Are are we live? Sorry, one sec. Nope, we're doing it again. No, wait, music come back on. Nah, I fucked it up. I'm all phlegmy. I don't. are are we live? Yes, we are live. Hello, everybody, and welcome to an exciting Friday stream, where today we are hippity hopping our asses on back into Disco Elysium and praying to all of the gods of the internet that we are stable today and don't get a scuffed as hell stream like we do last time I was playing Disco Elysium. But before we get into all of that, I have a simple question for all of y'all. How have your weeks been? How are your weekends shaping up to be? And most importantly, how are you all doing? Hello, Hirubagu. You're becoming a fucking regular, my guy. Like, listen, there's like three, four, maybe five names that are locked into my head as my regulars here, and you've been put in the category of specialty guests for a while now, like people who show up occasionally and I interact with quite a bit but aren't like a set regular, you know. But after this last 2 months or so, you've been shifting in my mental internal catalog, and you're really close to hitting that regular section. For example, Unicalicorn, you're on the special guests list. Not really a regular. I think you know why, but you're in that like that category just below it, the special guests, you know? How are all of y'all doing? Tree Stalker, you're in a unique category. You're in a category that has Nezuko and Kindred in it as well as I think Ultimate, right? I'm trying to like when I see the names, my brain immediately pulls up the category. But you're in a unique category, one that's separated from special guests, regulars, newbies, and names I recognize. Like there's a bunch of categories in my head, and you're in your own little special one with the Junie mods. Oh shit. But no, I decided to glance at Junie's Discord today, and immediately they were all being horny. Horny to a degree I did not understand. So, of course, as you can imagine, I immediately felt the need to get on in there and try to introduce some level of discipline. You know, when y'all start getting weird in my Discord and I show up and I, like, I don't know, try to redirect the energy a little bit. I tried to unleash there. I thought I could maybe create a revolt within the server, take over the Discord, right? Like cause some massive disruptions of power, get you guys some more friends in our Discord to chat with, and it did not work. It did not work. There was a second where I thought it was working, and then immediately they just went weirder. It was odd. Now, one good thing that came out of that interaction, for anybody on my Discord, if you go to the artwork and creations, they kept resharing the picture of the baby Junie sucking on a person's hand or something. And so I countered by making my own edit of it, where I redrew some portions and colored it up to get the to get tardigrade sucking on someone's hand. You know what? I'll see if I can actually save this. Hold on one second. So that I can, let's see here, save in pictures. Let's go to tardigrade. Yeah, I guess we'll just call this suck. One sec. I'll get you guys a good look. Don't you worry. Don't y'all worry. I got you. So there we go to tardigrade. I find suck. Ah! So we have this picture now. I made it myself. Congratulations. It's heavily based off of Kindred's artwork. So, you know, this was one thing that came out of those interactions. So we can all look at it and fucking and acknowledge. And I've been fucking around more and more with VTube Studio. New emote. I mean, I could throw it up. Do you guys want it as an emote? I think I still have some emotes. One second. Let me go to my emotes. Hell, I still have a free slot. I don't know. Do I want people who are just visiting to see that? I don't think I want people who are just visiting to see that. No, no, we're gonna put it in tier 1, I think. Yeah, listen, we're not making that a freebie. Nah, you need to pay me money to be allowed to use this. I don't want to see it. No one wants to see it. So we got an image is not square shaped. Fuck you! I'll square your shape. I don't know. It's fucking... Alright, 1 second. I gotta do some shit. 1 second. We're making an emote. Okay. We'll get to Disco Elysium in like 20 minutes or so. Got it? Just turn it green and Eric is drinking nuclear energy. Shit, no, that's funny as hell. Wait, Hiro makes a good point. Alright, we're using this for now. We're using this for now. Okay, crop to selection. Hey, wait, we have a very nice. Who did that? Zelix! Thank you for the 3 years. 11 days. No, 11 months and 13 days, my dude. You are getting fucking close. Okay, crop to selection. Now I need to look at image. What is canvas size? Is width 157, height 156? So I need to bring it in by 1 pixel. Guess we'll bring it in from this direction. So 1 pixel in, image, crop to selection, and just double check image, canvas size is 156, 156. So we'll file, export as PNG. I think PNG just fucking always works, right? No, I need to go to tardigrade. Suck. Replace. Export. Okay. Sorry, I just replaced it. That's why the image is doing weird shit right now. Alright. Then we go back to emotes. Suck. Upload. Alright. Y'all should have it. I'm currently learning about lancet fish for the sake of character accuracy. Ooh, what do you mean character? What you getting up to, Sour? V, why would you add the fucking hand to that picture? Wait, what are all of the ways you can modify emotes? Hold on 1 second. Where's the modify? Modify an emote. Let's go with the So we have sunglasses, horizontal flip, grayscale, squished? No, squished isn't good. Sunglasses don't quite fit. Okay, I see what's happening, because most of them aren't that great. Ah, understood. I see why you went with the hand. Well, there y'all go. There's the new emote. What I really gotta do now is figure out, cause what is it the VTube Studio has? 1 second, I gotta grab something. Cause there's the, right, there's the head pat animation. Because what I could do, now that I have this, is if I'm willing to make, how many images make up this animation? 1 second. I'm gonna go to VTube Studio, look at its files, and try to see if I can find the folder that this is in. Because I could make an animation of that cartoon tardigrade really just sucking on something. It sounds highly inappropriate, but also like the type of redeem that might convince y'all to actually ever spend your points. So your browse local files, VTube Studio, assets, items, animation head pat is what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Interesting. And the flow is 7. I wonder why it's 5 and not 6. I feel like you would want to go for 6 images just for the natural, like, divisible. Because, like, what, 30 FPS, 60 FPS are kind of your two big standards. So it feels like 6 would work in them pretty well. Phrasing, you can't stop me, Hiru. I'm the streamer. I'm supposed to say things phrased poorly. That's my job. I read poorly, play poorly, and speak poorly. And I need to get this off my head. Right behind. Yeah. Okay. We gotta get rid of that. Okay, we're good. As a reminder, I've updated the redeems as well. We now have a bunch of different hat redeems. So if y'all want to look through the list, you can pick from a very limited list of hats right now. I haven't done work to really... V, I don't like this. V, please stop. V, if I gigantify it, will you please never use that emote again? I'll give you one gigantic use of it if you just please stop using it at me. Oh god, I don't like this. Oh man. Hiru, can you check how long have I followed her? Can you not do the nice redeem, Uni? Do you not have points? How much is nice? Nice shouldn't be expensive, right? Yeah, nice is only 169 channel points. Can you not do it, Uni? No, it won't work? What happens when you click the redeem? Because, like, even I can do it. Like, it bugs the shit out, but... AV, thank you for the 3 years, 7 months, and 9 days, my dude. Damn, Eric. Nice. I spent it on orphan blood? Alright, okay. So, it's not that it won't work. It's that you spent all your wait, alright. Did I ever actually fit... So, my channel has some exploits, because I don't actually care to do things, like, professionally. I wanna... Unicalicore, could you go ahead and just do exclamation point nice for me real quick? Or anyone else, I guess. Because I think I know what the exploit is. It's not working? Damn, everybody dropping the number. So January 14th. It's 3 years, 7 days. Okay, so you don't get the redeem effect. But you see the fucking thing I do to run the sound effects and all of the actual redeems cannot take in code. Essentially, the system just has set recordings that it can play when I do a redeem. So if I want to do anything that requires any level of coding, like even looking at your name, grabbing dates, and then calculating out your time you've been here, I have to run it through a separate program. So all I did for the redeem, the nice redeem, is it plays the sound, and then it spits out a message. If you guys look, you'll see create a spot spits out exclamation point nice followed by your name. And then Stream Elements, a program that can run simple coding, will see the exclamation point, run the calculation, and spit out the results. Because finding out how to do this all in one place annoyed and frustrated me. So I did the classic, I'll just have the two different programs run it together, whatever. Fuck it, I don't care. But there you go, Unicalicore. Thank you for the 10 months, 23 days, and 6 hours, my dude. By the way, Unicalicorn, because of your Xbox friend, I actually wanted to ask you. Are you a native Spanish speaker by any chance? Or was that just your friend? Because your friend rolled in, and I think initially was trying to speak Spanish to me, and I fully misinterpreted what they were saying. So I just wanted to check in. Because I'm thinking if your friends are rolling in and defaulting to Spanish at me, I'm actually curious if somehow I have a small pocket of Spanish speakers that are fans of me, in which case, I apologize. Oh god, not again? Unicalicorn, what do you mean? What do you mean? Oh god, not again. You can't just drop that. Why is that causing this reaction? Please, please, I have to hear this. This happens too much. Oh no. What does Uni? What does Unicalicorn? What happens too much? You see, people can get away with this shit when they're going to big time streamers, but you're rolling up to me who stops to talk to every single person who comments. You're gonna get asked about things. I'm gonna dig into the roots of what people are saying. He's a bit crazy. Wait, is he not a native Spanish speaker? Callie, wait. Is he not a native Spanish speaker? I'm back. Gotta go grab a dry vac to vaccine water out of to vaccine water out of darn it. Listen, COVID hit us all crazy, my dude. Vac is not short for vaccine. What did I miss while I was talking to my dad? Oh, we just fucking bothering you in a Cali court. Oh, and I made a new emote at chat's request. It's horrific. One sec. I'll, let's see here. Gigantify. It's dreadful. I made this. Y'all have to deal with it. I think he never told me if he is. Understood. Alright, understood, Callie. It's beautiful. It is not. It is horrific. Although I'm really proud of how the edit turned out. Let's see here. I want to see if I could go find because the original was, the Juniper one. One sec. I'll see if I could go pull the fucking OG for y'all to do a quick comparison for. Because I think I did a good job on this edit, personally. That comes down to comparing it to the original. Where is it? Ah, there it is. Let's see here. So we're going to go ahead. I'll just snip it. So it's going to look awkward a little bit, but we just snipping. John Slorp. I name things so stupidly in my files. My files would be so unhelpful to a majority of people. Alright. So, John Slurp. Alright, y'all. So, here's the OG. I'll put it on the left side so it's no, wait. Chat's over on the right side. Alright. So, this is the OG John Slurp. And if you look at chat, you can see where I put the gigantify of my edit of it to be targeting. And I think I did a pretty good job. That emote is my new profile pic. Fuck. Wait. Unicali, wait. No, please. Please don't do that. Nah, you good? Hell yeah. Thank you. I appreciate that, Hirubagu. As cursed as it is, I appreciate that. Nah, what was it actually? So Unicali, I just found out something recently. I think I was watching a video and people were talking about the most spoken languages in the world. And I was fucking floored for a second. Then I realized it made sense. Do y'all know what the #1 most spoken language in the world? Before you start yelling out answers, it is the most spoken, not the most natively spoken. Meaning, this is not only a language that likely has a high number of native speakers, but includes people who have learned it and self-reported as being able to speak it. So this is not a language from the nation with the highest population inherently, but the one that has permeated the most people. V, I'm gonna assume you mean Mandarin. And no, Mandarin is number 2, I believe. And the other main Chinese language, which I don't remember the name of, wasn't even in the top 10. Bug noises. Another good attempt here, Bagu, but unfortunately, most arthropods, in fact, speak in a multitude of different languages native to their own locations and separated by species. It's more of a tribal separation, so there isn't actually a mass adaptation of any one language. In fact, different ant hives speak different languages, so unfortunately, there isn't a singular bug noises dialect that is permeated enough to make it into the top 10. I'm speechless, just speechless. Wait, speechless about what, Uni? Darn. Yeah, I can't remember exactly what it was. And number 2, that's surprising. It's only surprising for a second. Once you hear number 1 and you spend like 10 seconds thinking about it, you're just like, my friend just told me about it yesterday? Oh, so you know it, Uni? Well, if you want to show everyone up, you can fucking drop it then. And then everyone would be like, what? Oh, no, okay, yeah, I guess, fine. It's one of those answers. It's one of the, like, when someone asks you, like, oh, what do you think the most popular food in America is? And you answer bread, and they're like, well, no, oh, yeah, I guess, fine, yeah, that makes sense. I'm good, I need to process. All right, well, the answer is English. English is actually the most widely spoken language in the world. Now, it does not have anywhere near the highest native speakers, but including second, third, and fourth languages, it is in fact the most known anywhere. Bread makes you fat. No, bread does not make you fat. Eating too much bread makes you fat. And it's very easy to eat too much bread. There are easier things to eat too much of, to be fair, but most of those are liquids. Could have sworn that English was number 3 like 4 or 5 years ago. Now, when it comes to native speakers, I don't think English is like in the top 5. But for just widely spoken, you have to remember most nations that are engaged in global trade have a large number of people who learn to speak English in order to more easily engage with essentially the number 1 global consumer of everything. The United States has, listen, if we were to actually look at the world like a video game and assign every nation one passive buff effect, the United States has historically had one thing that really separated it from every other nation from its founding, like all the way back, even during westward expansion, and even more so to this day. The domestic market in the United States is so fucking hungry, like to an unnatural degree. The United States domestic market, listen, I get the military budget thing, but that hasn't always been true. That didn't happen until after World War II. Before that, we actually spent very little on our military. But the United States domestic market has always been a consuming monster. Absolute consumerism. Even back recently after our revolution, we couldn't buy enough shit. We always needed more shit. And I don't know. I'm certain there's some people with like better historical understanding, and a lot of people are like, yeah, haha, consumerism, late stage capitalism. And yes, that contributes to how consumerist we are nowadays. But the United States domestic market has historically outcompeted in the amount of things it consumes other nations even before World War II. Like, what was after the revolution, the main reason the French helped the Americans during the Revolutionary War was the hope that the Americans would then become a major market force that would stop trading with Britain because we hated them and would start trading with France because we were allied with them. Except the French weren't as good at selling us shit as the British were, and it only took a couple of decades for the British to return to being our #1 trade partner during that, like, period of time again, because we just needed to buy more shit. We are a major producer of food and energy. At that time, we were the main producers of, like, cotton and wood and other raw resources. But we are always trying to buy more shit. It's literally, if I was to name one passive effect for, like, the United States as a nation, and we're looking at the world as a fucking video game, it would be domestic market, like 20% larger. Just passive effect. I don't know why this has historically been the American way. It just simply has been. Now on to fucking Disco Elysium. Alright, we got rid of achievements. We ain't doing that today. Sorry. You guys got me talking about fucking Judy chats and me making new emotes and shit. That leads me off to talking about the fucking world languages and God. I'm such a weird conversationalist. And now that the ad break is officially over, I think it's time for us to hippity hop our asses on back into Disco Elysium. Where did we leave off last time? We had gotten into the apartment building. Eric Kella Papula. Did you see the funny Marvel snap? The what? No. The funny Marvel snap? I don't even know what that is. It's Hawaiian. Kela Papule. Yo niki niki nailo kelohe. Sorry. I can't translate Hawaiian. Not Marvel Snap. I meant Marvel Rivals. God damn, Hirubagu. The fucking autocorrect is slaughtering you. Eric, that's crazy. Unikali, what? What's crazy? No, if you want to know what's crazy, growing up in Alaska, we got a large collection of people coming over from Russia and from American Samoa. And because of that, I actually know the, the Maori war chant? Well, oh god. What is it? Let's hear it. No, some of y'all might have heard about this because it recently was in the news because there was I think it was Australia? Yeah, the Haka. Fuck. I do not remember how it starts though because it was just one dude who always led us in it, but it was Mauret. No, Kamut. Shit. I just need one sec. Give me a sec. I just need to find something that'll play me the just the very first line, and then I can fall into it. What is that? A Kimbo? Everybody loves the Haka. The Haka's just great. Ikalamai Iao. I'm taking blind guesses at this Unikali. I don't know enough of that language to actually make a try at it, but... Oh yeah, Kaite! Kaite! Okimbo! Sorry, now I'm just enjoying watching some people do the Haka. Sorry, Haka's just fun. If you ain't seen the Haka, go watch someone do the Haka. I speak Hawaiian to practice. Excuse me. Alright, Callie. Haka is the best way to strike fear in the heart of God. Well, I don't know. I would say the Aztec death whistle is the best way to strike fear into the heart of God. I think the haka is the best way to put some fire in your belly. I don't know. The haka, I don't think is actually scary to watch, but it's a good, like, hype up thing. It's a good, yeah. Come te fuka viti terra. Ahupane. Ahupane. Ahupane, upane, fiti terra. Kimbo. It's fun. And I'm certain I mispronounced all of that. But it's good. No, not the Hawktua. Go fuck yourself, Hero. I'll fucking kill you. Death Whistle scares the devils. The Death Whistle is crazy. I saw a short the other day of somebody who was like hanging out in an abandoned building, and he saw some people come in. Saw my friend do that today. But they were hanging out like an abandoned building. Like they're one of those like urban explorer people that like record themselves moving through abandoned buildings that are falling apart. And they saw some people come in and they started breaking shit on the first floor. So they rolled up in the dark behind them and blew a fucking death whistle. And the people fucking jumped out of their goddamn skins and went sprinting out of the building. Absolute funny as shit. Hey, Eric, I have a gift. God damn it, I need to get into the game. You can't be giving me... What is it, Callie? Also, Eric, my character almost died in D&D. There would be a brown trail and holes in the wall. No. Okay, what was it? Because, no... I think recently they're talking about bringing back, it's not Fear Factor. It's oh god, it used to be hosted by Tracy Morgan, but I think they're looking at getting Peel to host it now. I might be wrong, but it was Scare Tactics. I heard that they were thinking of bringing back Scare Tactics. I have no clue where that is at all, but you just mentioned, like, holes in the wall. There is one episode of Scare Tactics that lives rent-free in my head as the main example I can think of proof that that show was not fucking scripted. Basically, they had a dude, he was just in an office room, right? And they were getting him ready because they're like, this is a chemical lab. You're just going to be doing, like, admin work, essentially. So they're in, like, an office room, but they're wearing, like, lab coats and shit. He's got a clipboard. They're writing some stuff. They have a fake... I appreciate that, Unicali. They had some alarms go off, and they're like, all the doors are locked. And then there was, like, a thick gas that was creeping through the air vents into the room the dude was in. The actor who was in there was starting, fake choking and going down to the ground. And this motherfucker drops the clipboard, runs straight at the wall next to the door, and puts his leg through the drywall. Like, straight. They immediately had to call off the whole Scare Tactics thing, and then dude on the ground again. Wait, dude. This dude's just kicking his way through a drywall. And it's like, oh, you dumb motherfuckers. What, you didn't think somebody would... Hold on, wait, obviously, I don't know if I can find something that specific, but I'm gonna try. Let's hear. Scare Tactics. Man kicks through wall? Oh, wait, lab lockdown? Hold on, this might actually be it. One second, I just gotta make sure this is the right one. Cause I know I'm gonna try to show you guys a quick clip of this, and it's gonna be not the right one, This Bruh, Unicalicorn, you don't know how old Scare Tactics is. If you're saying this generation is crazy. This YouTube clip that I'm looking at, not the show, the YouTube clip of it is 8 years old. One sec. Wait. I'm feeling real confident that this is... Oh my god, yes. Okay, hold up. Alright, I'm sorry. I gotta show y'all this. This is just too fucking perfect. Wait. I'm getting worse and worse at starting games on time, y'all. I blame you guys. It's 100% my fault, but I choose to blame y'all. Okay, let's see here. Okay, I'm gonna reduce that opacity, but this is an official show, so I'm gonna keep some of that opacity. Alright, that's fine enough. That'll get you all the details you need. You've never heard of scare tactics? Oh shit, scare tactics is fucking great, you dude. Wow, just wow. You did nothing wrong this time. Yeah, we did nothing. Fuck you. I did something wrong, but game starting is not one of them. Alright, hold up. So just the premise, these guys are in like a fake lab space, right? There's gas coming in, they're trying to talk with a guy on a TV on how to fix it. They're like, get us out of here. There's only one air mask, essentially, and the one dude who's the actor is essentially intentionally hogging the oxygen mask. And they're like trying to talk him through how to fix it, and this guy in the white shirt's the actor who's just trying to make it. And then this dude. Fucking, I'm sorry. This dude realizing he's not getting the oxygen fully runs two-legged kicks the wall. And they're immediately like, bro, please stop. It's a joke. Oh my god. Holy shit. That was the one that lived in my head as 100% proof. They did not script this shit. And just really thought things would just be okay. The only other example I can think of this show, like having to cut itself off, there was one where they were in a junkyard and they were doing something where like a fake like junkyard half dog half man thing was chasing people, and they had a dude who's walking around the junkyard and they had him in a corner, and then they start playing like the dog noises, and a dude wearing like a really shitty like costume comes around the corner and he's looking like he's coming at this dude, but because their set's a junkyard, the guy reaches next to him, and I can't remember, it was either like a 2x4 or a rebar or something that was like a good 10 feet long, and starts just full hefting it back and forth. Like, straight up would have killed someone with it. And they're immediately having to call it off. And it's just like, oh my god. Yeah, dude, you put him in a junkyard and cornered him with some fucking monster. He's gonna kill that thing. So, if y'all ever want to watch one of the absolutely, like, one of the OG prank shows that is most definitely not, like, pre-scripted, like, that is actually people coming to realize they're in some fuck situation, highly recommend, like, the first 2 seasons of Scare Tactics. That shit goes so insane. Ugh, back on topic, though. Disco Elysium. Last time, we had a lot of internet issues. Beyond that, we got into the apartment building and started questioning people. But the main person we wanted to talk to, we cannot talk to until 2100 to see if they're home. So right now, we've gone off, and I think we're looking at doing... We're trying to get our badge, right? Or we're trying to figure out... she wanted us to do something about some people who are smuggling drugs. Druggling smuggles, you know? So I think we're going to go ahead and take a look at that.
Good. What can I help you with?
Okay, so we already talked to her about the smugglers, but it doesn't seem to actually brought up a new thing. Find booze and drink it. The jam mystery. Someone's using Terminal B to smuggle raw ingredient. Okay, here it is. Raw ingredients of drugs and Revachol. Joyce says there are 3 drivers at the intersection. Talk to them. Right. And there was the big fat guy who was trying to pick a fight with Kim. There was the older woman that we couldn't talk to who's kind of sat in the corner. And I remember there being like a hippie friendly guy. So I think those are the 3 that we gotta go talk to and figure out who's drug smuggling, you know? But hell yeah. I'm sorry, my brain's fully just running through some of that. Now, how are y'all doing? Have y'all been getting up to anything crazy this fucking week? I'm gonna be giggling. I'm gonna be just continually picturing that dude just drop kicking an entire wall. Oh, splatter of bullet holes line the wall. I guess I hadn't been down near the docks much. I'm seeing a lot of people I haven't interacted with. Like, is this another... Oh! What? What is this? Why can't I click? Ah! Got it! Woo! God damn! Just barely. Just barely. Look closer first.
Fading marks are too degraded to draw any forensic conclusions. Just chips in the sandstone. They look pretty ancient.
Oh, so these are probably from the Revolution then. Hey, Kim, look! Bullet holes.
There? Those are old.
What do you
These
mean
bullets
old?
were fired during the Revolution.
Yeah.
Over half a century ago. They do not warrant investigation.
Okay. What do you tell me about the Revolution?
Not much. I don't have
Hey,
a fresh
5
perspective
EXP.
on it. Shall
All
we
right, and the
jump?
main thing, I don't want to do stats right now, right? We're needing to open up more slots for thoughts. No, I was working on a thought, right? Yeah, the 15th Indo tribe. Because I left it up to you, and for some reason, y'all didn't want me to internalize racism. Fine, I guess.
Have you no shame? Why
René or no?
every time you bring out the measuring tape?
René, you're a man with a fork in a world of soup.
What the
Please,
fuck?
Let's just try to enjoy the game, alright?
I'm trying to, but you keep breaking my concentration. You're old. I can see that. We're both old. Now stop grabbing your ass like it's a girl.
What the fuck?
These manly men are playing balls. This is a ball game. Grab a ball and play it. Don't ask questions. Shoot first. Ask questions never.
Alright, yeah, I got this. Ball time.
That's the spirit. Don't even waste your breath asking.
Hey,
about the
listen,
game.
chat,
They would
y'all
know.
remember. Y'all know, right?
They're way past their prime.
+2 for acting without hesitation. Well then. Hey, what happens when we see skill checks? We never fail skill checks. I haven't failed a skill check in my life. Fuck! I wonder if I died.
This felt wrong.
Ah, damn
Touching
it.
your sister's breast.
Grab the balls, ball with them. We be ballin'.
Mon Dieu! Good job, officer. That was an excellent throw.
The throw was terrible. You know it. No need to mock me.
What are you talking about? You just executed a pretty much perfect pétanque throw.
Oh.
How are you ever going to get the officer's shit off your nose, Gaston?
Oh, damn. That's just how Johnny Ballgame is. That's my name. I'm Johnny Ballgame.
Right.
It's gambling time. Ah,
Was the
dang it.
demonstration it Or do you still need something from us, officer?
Sorry,
Yes, officer.
sorry.
What do we need from this gentleman?
You know, I think about the dude who's hunged and rotting in the backyard.
Unfortunately, I don't. Unlike most of the locals, I have no qualms about assisting law enforcement. But this affair has passed me by completely.
And most of
In
the locals?
Martinez, the union is the law. So can you really blame them?
But you don't have a problem with
Cop
cops.
is a pejorative term. I don't have a problem with policemen. On the contrary, I admire the effort to bring order to our streets.
He doesn't know about the crime. Your time is better spent discussing politics.
Well, who am I to argue with my own rhetoric? So how do you feel about police women?
I'm confident they are indispensable in regard to all the paperwork and
Oh,
other
God.
administrative duties.
Not to mention keeping the station tidy and the men fed. Oh. I try to avoid voicing opinions on controversial matters. No, you know what? Let's get into it. We might earn some EXP by getting into a rigorous debate here. Always take the contrarian opinion. That's my belief. I stand by it. Whenever anyone holds any beliefs at all. Always play devil's advocate. Be on the side of the devil no matter what's happening. You can't lose.
But you must agree that nature, in her infinite wisdom, has made men more fit to perform certain, more challenging tasks. Don't you, officer?
Oh, really? Give me an example of a challenging task, Rene. If you mean, tackling a perp, listen, we got taser. I believe a 4-year-old could take down someone. You give them a gun or a taser.
Really, officer? Match an average woman against an average man in a dark alley and see who comes out on top.
But should an officer be only an example of average? As their job is to tangle with criminals, shouldn't they inherently be above average?
Gender equality is a very noble, very modern idea. But in real life, primal roles prevail. But I do not wish to discuss this matter further.
Okay. So you're playing in a crater?
Yes. The terrain here provides an interesting variety to a familiar game.
Does that have anything to do with the bullet holes I've seen around here?
Yes. It was left by heavy artillery fire.
I don't know. Why?
Why what?
Why was heavy
Because
artillery
that's what happens
used?
when communards hijack your country, execute your supreme leadership, and turn your capital into a slaughterhouse. You use heavy ordnance to clean up your home.
Oh, did you use artillery against them?
Sadly, no. It was the foreigners who brought them to their knees. We fought valiantly. Too valiantly. So valiantly we got licked.
Huh.
Should have fought dirty, like they did with their suicide sex cult propaganda and mad anarchist women strapped to shrapnel bombs. We didn't though, and we lacked caliber. God bless him, but the suzerain's cannons simply weren't big enough.
God damn. They were fighting a suicide sex cult with anarchist women strapped to shrapnel bombs.
It was probably a
God
bit more
damn.
complicated than that.
Why shell them here in Martinez? Chose a place away from people and buildings. I understand. Why shell them here in Martinez?
Because this place is a damn beachhead. Had to soften the commies up first.
The beachhead.
Yes. The military coordinated...
I
ambush
heard
landing
sex
to take
cult.
the
Hey,
flank.
here, glad to pull your attention right back in. I know how to get Chad interested. Seems like a waste for a sex cult. I know, right? Yeah, this fucking sex cult. Listen, you need to take notes from Slaw Nesh. You gotta win the city without a shot being fired.
He finds your lack of historic knowledge troubling.
Ooh.
A sign of mental deterioration in the preceding generations.
Martinez was used as one of the 3 footholds in Revachol during Operation Deathblow in 08. The other 2 are off in Stella Maris and the Delta.
Nod thoughtfully and turn to... I mean, this is what I would do in this situation. I mean...
This here is Blood Ground, where coalition boots first made landfall and cleaned those rabid dogs out. Most likely, we're playing pétanque on their mangled corpses.
Pétonk.
Blood ground. You got old René going there. Like he isn't hungry enough already.
Is that why everything is so bombed out?
Damn right, son.
Damn
They lit
right!
the fire of hell on the city before they stormed it.
Hey, chat, if
And
any
it
of you
worked.
ever decide to join a sex cult and, like, it's not just having sex, it's like guns and explosions and politics and whatever, please find a better sex cult, okay? Listen, I'm not gonna begrudge any of you any of your beliefs, but, like, sex cults are for sex. Come on. Listen, if you go to your sex cult and the main thing they're like discussing is coordinating how best to pull off having sex in a public park, like with lookouts and coordination and training, then it's like, hell yeah, stay in that group. That's a dedicated sex cult right there. But if there's like guns and push-ups involved and discussions of overthrowing the government, that's a bad sex cult. Find a different sex cult. Now, that could be good for other things. It's just not good sex cult behavior, right? You're starting to mix business and pleasure, and I feel like that's not always the best thing to do. By the way, have y'all heard about the assassination that happened recently? Well, you need exercise. Yeah, but there's a difference between exercising to the ends of, well, trying to make your sex cult activities better, more efficient, easier on you, and able to go to more extremes there, and training for trying to instill a sense of authority, regiment, and obedience. Listen, push-ups can help you have sex better. Push-ups can also be used by drill sergeants to instill certain mental states in you. Be sure you know why you're doing your push-ups, and aim for the sexy reasons. Let's see here. Being assassinated isn't on the list of pre-approved medical VIP status. Hey, Hirubagu, are you getting VIP for yourself? Or are you taking a shot at someone? Hold up. Let me see. Community roles manager is Hirubagu. Control find Hiru. I guess you're not on my roles list, so I'm imagining you're trying to get VIP. Hey, Hirubagu, welcome to the VIP list. I warn you, the VIPs are violent monsters. They engage in... Is it not X... Is it / VIP? Oh, yeah, it's not a command. It's a, Got it. Well, Hirubagu, enjoy your VIP status. You can now post links, I think, is the only difference. Have fun with that. Alright. Congratulations on your VIP status. Someone will take a shot at you. I hope you saved up enough points to rebuy it.
As a monument. And now the Union Socialists are practically running the place.
The Union Socialists. You know, that's actually an interesting thing. Oh no, wait. I have too many topics to be talking about. So recently, the leader of one of the largest, fucking life insurance companies in the US was assassinated. It was the CEO, I believe. Some dude tracked him in the streets and plugged him 3 times, left his bullet casings behind, and they had words written on them that were like, deny, defend, depose, or something. Essentially, someone did the funny thing to a business CEO in charge of denying people life insurance. CEO got murked and the stock price went up. You know, the world is a funny place. But, hey, Baggy! Hi! Guess who's here, Baggy? I think, Unicalicorn, you still here? You were chatting a bit ago, but I imagine you went off and lurked for a little bit. But Baggy's here. Unicali was hanging out just a little bit earlier, Baggy. I haven't seen Excalibur today, though, so, But no, what was, Oh, yeah, no. So what's interesting here is there is, like, at least in the US, and I think it may be other places as well, there seems to be this interesting, like, parallel or relationship people draw between unions and socialists. Like, you see how this guy says, fuck it, and now the Union Socialists are practically running this place? What's interesting is I think people don't quite understand the actual, like, what the fundamental difference between, like, a unionist or a socialist is. And I blame the abject failure of the syndicalists during the Cold War eras to really establish themselves for a bit of that thing. The number one thing to always remember is everybody is trying to fulfill their group's own interests. Unions are not trying to do the exact same things that socialists are generally trying to do. A lot of ideas within socialism relate to decommodification and the removal of states as a concept. Meanwhile, unions are just about trying to get better standards? Ad roll. Okay. Well, it's a perfect time for me to be going off on a topic then. For their constituents, essentially. Like, a union's just trying to get more pay and less work for their union, for the people within the union. The best way to think about this, I suppose, is, for example, if socialists are interested in decommodification, you can argue whether all of them are, yada yada, but if we are using the broadest grouping terms of it, then socialists, for example, should have an interest in growing automation of a lot of work and production. The more you can automate a job, the fewer people need to be engaged with it, the lower the price becomes, and the more likely you can remove something that's production has been fully automated from needing to be a commodity, like needing to be bought and sold, and the more likely you can shift it into something that is decommodified, just something that is traded. If you want to think, basically, socialist groups should likely be very interested in automation and price reduction on basic goods, food, water, power, housing, that sort of thing. Whereas a union within, like, something producing goods is often very anti-automation, as it removes worker slots and devalues the workers individually. So that's just a good example where unions and socialists as broad groups would inherently be directly opposed to each other. Yet it does seem particularly Western ideas, I guess, that unions and socialists get kind of grouped into one block fighting for one thing that they both believe in. I don't know. And I've never really fully understood why that association gets drawn.
You, we,
do you have Roblox? I do not have Roblox, Baggy. I'm sorry. I do not have Minecraft. I do not have Roblox. I also don't have the Epic Store. I am morally opposed to the Epic Game Store due to their use of exclusivity contracts. Joan Dame Fault, Jolly Man Reacts, we are the Coalition Revachol, whoever you want to blame, never finished the job officially. The party never surrendered. Of course they still
You don't even begin to truly understand the players of the table, let alone the specific circumstances surrounding the...
It's free on every device. Okay, but I can also get Minecraft for free. I don't know, it's not a game I play. You know what else is free? League of Legends. And Magic Arena. Do you play Magic the Gathering, Maggie? Do you have Magic Arena? That's how it should be. Soft socialists paving the way for the hardworking class to take over. Oh, I didn't mean to click! Fuck!
I'm just sorry it had to be them. After 8 years of fighting those commie hyenas, boiling cats for food and drinking my...
Well, apparently my opinion is the way things should be is soft socialists should pave the way for the hard-working class to take over. What does that mean? I guess, in this case, I am a supporter of the petite bourgeoisie? Yeah, okay, we're taking the side of the petite bourgeoisie. I'll never touch League again. Hero, that's fair. I haven't played League in months myself.
Or even if that damn clan Frisell had risen from the grave and led us.
Damn, monarchist. Okay, so you're like fundamentally an order guy. You would have joined the Empire. Understood.
This royal failure weighs heavily on him.
No, I mean the game you said. Which game? League of Legends. Baggy, you don't know. Like, listen.
Neon signs with toothpaste ads everywhere.
I understand a lot of people hating League of Legends. I understand a lot of people having never played League of Legends. You've never heard of League of
This
Legends?
is just what the commies wanted.
That's fucking
This was
crazy.
the plan all along.
I'm sorry, I gotta look
This
something
is
up
what
now.
they wanted to replace the role of
Most
the suzerain with.
popular games in the world? Let's see here. Is it on the list? Let's hear. Yeah, it's in the top fucking 3, I think. Well, that isn't actually an organized list. But basically, on the list of most popular games in the world right now, at least for name recognition, is going to be Minecraft, Apex Legends, Fortnite, Grand Theft Auto, League of Legends, Roblox, Valorant, and Elden Ring. Hell yeah, Elden Ring. Get it. Fucking get it. I'm shocked you've never heard of that. Know the other one? Which other one? Baggy, you can't just keep saying know the other one. You gotta tell me which one. How does Felipe the third factor into this?
It doesn't.
Oh.
That was 100 years ago. Ain't got nothing to do with anything.
What exactly is a suzerain?
Suzerain is the king. Has everyone forgotten already? They forgotten already.
Yeah, we have. Oh, Magic the Gathering?
It's no use.
So Magic the Gathering is actually a it's a trading card game. You could think what?
When we
Pokemon,
took our last stand against the
Hearthstone,
Fifth and rode the
Yu-Gi-Oh!
cavalry straight into gunfire.
But Magic Arena is just basically the current like online version of the game if you don't actually go out and buy the cards. Oh, is there anything you can tell me about this rifle?
It's a Bell McGrave, 4.46 caliber, breech loading, Revachol made. Good weapon, accurate and reliable. This one's
Whoa.
inoperable.
Hey,
The
we got
first thing is
EXP.
missing and the mechanism is jammed shut. Still a beauty. Where did you find her?
In the basement there.
I'm not surprised. There are probably lots of forgotten wartime weapons lying around here. Back in the day, everyone had something stashed away. As for the rifle, I don't know what else to tell you. These
That's
BM
another
246s
game I'm
are
kind of
antique.
shocked to hear you haven't
No
even
one
heard
uses
of.
them
Magic
anymore.
the Gathering.
The ammunition
Damn.
is impossible to find.
I guess I'm too much in the gaming space. I've recognized every game you've said, and I don't think you've been like, what the fuck is that? Have you tried rice tomato soup or poutine? I think I must have tried poutine at some point, but I can't say I've ever tried rice tomato soup. Is that just tomato soup on rice, or is that something different? Composure. You know what? Nah, I've never failed a skill check. Let's take a shot.
All you observe is a veteran refusing to let go of the past and his old uniform. This is not uncommon.
This is the uniform of the Royal Carabiniers in service of Frissel I, Guillaume le Lion, and the valiant King Philip V.
Don't you mean Fristel the fan?
You do not speak his name,
Aww.
Craven, although he was a clown. But he was our clown.
Oh.
Ours to ridicule and to mourn.
There's something you missed. You will get to it. Don't worry.
Well, thank you for your time, you two. That was a bit of a fun convo. We accidentally, I think, joined up with the opinions of the... Oh. Okay. What was it? I think we're supporting the petite bourgeoisie now by a misclick, but hey, you know, worse groups to join, I guess. Oh.
Son, you've really let yourself go. It's a disgrace. But Coach Physical Instrument is going to get you back in prime condition.
Ooh.
Even if it takes 1,000,000 push-ups.
Yes, sir. Forge me into an organic steel machine.
It's going to take blood, sweat, piss, and tears. But when I'm done with you, boy, you will be a master athlete.
Why piss? Wait, why piss?
When a man sets his mind and body on something...
No, I
and
can't say.
gives his
I've never been a huge
110%,
fan of tomato soup.
he is
I don't know what it
sometimes
is.
going
I
to
think
piss
there's
himself.
just a bit of...
Just
It's a bit on the
happens.
acidy side,
No
personally,
shame in
for
that.
me. At least most of the tomato soups I've tried. Maybe I just haven't had, like, a good one. It's a bit acidy for me, but I can definitely see the appeal of it. All right, let's opt in. Let's go.
Behold, world. Here walks a sportsman, hands choked and hair kept
Wait,
back with
thought. Oh, I've got to internalize coach physical instrument. So you're minding your own business, trying to get some detective work done, but suddenly a voice emerged within you, told you you're a wuss. Damn it.
the worn and
Blue
beaten
skin.
wooden planks of the bench. do not
Guess
look
this
ugly.
character I'm going to say. Alright, Maggie. Blue skin. Shit. I don't remember any of the characters' names from Avatar. Yeah, I don't know.
We can sit on benches after we've solved the murder. Let's go.
Blue skin, red shoes? Oh, I don't know.
You can revisit the bench if you ever need to pass the time when Lieutenant gets.
Okay, so it's a way to pass time. So we could pass time to 21 and then go visit the smoking dude. White gloves. Speed! Aw, damn, V, you gave it away. Are we talking about Sanic? It sounds like we're talking about Sanic. Oh, fuck the police. Tenderly, I hope. Hey, are you running drugs?
Looking for something?
Alright, what's your stance on drugs?
Drugs? They're shit, man. I don't let anything pollute my body. You know where that shit comes from? Sarah Miriza, Safre.
Oh, all the other
They
places.
take the
Drugs
money
come
from
from
our
other
local
places
junkies
and then
here,
come here and then are
use it
bad.
to outcompete
Drugs
us
do not
in
come
the
from here.
manufacturing
Here
sector.
good. Bad thing come from other place.
They know they can't beat us in a fair fight. So they
Oh,
have to
got
let
it.
us
I understand.
weaken
Yep.
ourselves somehow. It's racial sabotage. Racial
Eric, when you're
economic
making characters in
sabotage.
D&D and stuff, how do you come up with names? It can depend a lot on the character. For example, I talked about the other day a bugbear character I made who was built off a very simple idea where I wanted him to like one-shot things and then be unable to fight after the first round. And part of my idea behind that bugbear was he's just kind of a very lazy sort of like digging pretty hard into old bugbear lore. And so with that, I was trying to imagine like a community where they're all trying to pass off jobs to each other and how they would come up with names. So I ended up just naming him Hunter because that was the main job he did, was hunting. So I went with a very simplistic singular name on him. I didn't give him a family name or anything because it didn't feel like it would match the vibe I was going for. So that's an example of a character that I just gave a very simple, straightforward name. Then, however, I had a character that I made who I made him as a character who was obsessed with names, essentially, because he was born to two parents who were just like shoemakers, but they were also cultists, right, within D&D lore. And they were preparing to sacrifice their son, him, to gain powers from a demon, and they ended up fucking up, and they died. But their son kind of realized what was going on. So he was orphaned, and he basically changed names multiple times throughout his life. So I started with a very simple name for him, and I think I went with like John Cobbler, essentially. John Cobb was his starting name. From there, his second name was like after he was traumatized, so it was just J. It was all he went by as he tried to stutter out the name John. It would just come out as J. But then after that, he discovered that he had gained the powers that the demon had promised, so he could use fire. So when he next picked his name, he chose something related to fire that he knew. So it was Coke. For anybody who knows anything about blacksmithing, Coke is something that's added to things when they're going to be fired, basically just for working the steel. And he decided to take what had been, so he went from John to J, and then he took J and decided to give it more of a bite, as this was him kind of becoming more violent. So that's where he became Jack Coke, as just a way to really make that K sound pop. After that, he eventually grew up and started running an entire gang himself, and so he adopted a new name to sort of give himself more of this, like, intense, sophisticated vibe. He wanted a name that people would feel compelled to say the whole thing of. But he also, like, you'll start to see the little run through that all of his names started with J. So next he moved on to, and he built himself the name Jeremiah Copper, where it keeps, like, some of the k vibe that came from Jack Coke, with the last name being Copper, but then it takes on that very, like, almost slimy, like, why are we going to be making a deal, eh? Name's Jeremiah Copper. You know, just sort of that, like, slimy flow to it. Finally, after that is when he decides to join a party. He tries to get his name to be very simple and forgettable. That'll let him go from place to place without being recognized, essentially. So he goes back to a simpler job-based last name of Fletcher. And then I think he went back to using Jack again. So he started calling himself Jack Fletcher as just sort of the really quick, simple name. So that was a character who had a very different naming process, where I was started from a very simple name and over time used events to redesign it. But finally, if I'm ever just fully unsure on names, I like to come up with something that kind of defines the character. Like, if they're a fighter, if their character is, like, very honorable or very driven or has something that really defines them. And I just sort of do English to other languages. Like, I find going, like, and just listening to it, like, in Latin, in German, Hungarian, Arabic. Like, if you just start floating through a few different languages, running, like, one of these, like, character-defining words, you'll eventually find something that sounds really interesting. And then you can take that sound, essentially, a word in another language, and do some edits on it to make it sound more name-ish. And then that's another interesting way to build a name functionally. But I generally have my name sort of trying to capture something central to the character, basically. For Hunter, it's a very simple, trying to capture a very simple character and to state essentially what their upbringing was. For Jeremiah Copper / Jack Fletcher, it's very much a series of intentionally crafted names, each sort of trying to define a period of time in his life.
There's Yorin. Take his side in this particular fight.
Okay. But they make alcohol in Imara too. I was told they do. So I take it you're not smuggling drugs out of Martinet? Listen, I agree. It's our responsibility to keep this poison off the streets of Revachol, right?
He eyes you warily.
Oh, wait, sorry, I missed you. The character is from a popular Roblox game. I've never played Roblox. Once again, Baggy, I have no clue. How's my week? My week's going pretty good, Baggy. I have a very short week for this whole month. Only have to do 3-day work week, so that's really, really nice. I'm enjoying it. Hell yeah, Sour. Glad. I hope that was actually helpful.
Damn. It didn't work. You should have signaled you're a nationalist before.
I don't know shit. And if I did, I wouldn't tell you.
Damn! Then what are you still hanging around here for? Most commoners have left.
What do you think? I can't leave the lorry unguarded. Stuff's been getting looted lately. It's those little kips sneaking on at night. If they touch my stuff, the bosses will be on my ass like ass cancer. Yeah, I knew that guy. He was an honest driver who loved this country. We were having a good debate about genetics at the Whaling
Jesus fuck.
when some kip boys smashed his lock and took damn near everything. Lost his fucking job over it.
You should do YouTube sometimes? I actually do have a YouTube channel, Baggy. Oh, is this an opportunity to fucking boost my YouTube channel? Mostly it's just VODs. There's a few other things on there. 1 second. Eric, yes, that one. Including some dramatic reading / ASMRs I've done. But if you just want to check out my channel and see everything that's on it, here you go, Baggy. Have fun. Like I said, it's mostly VODs. You can kind of scroll through, see what's what. check out any streams you've missed in the past. And if you want to dig through the playlist to try to find stuff that aren't just VODs, you can have fun with those as well. Ooh woo.
Since you left, I haven't had anyone to talk to.
Aww.
If they were getting drunk inside the whirling in rags, how could they know who broke into the lorry?
Oh.
What? Aren't we allowed to say that it's the kids who do all the stealing around here? That's not road to science, man.
Okay. Well, unfortunate for me, but we can come check out his. We're pretty sure this is his lorry. Like, obviously we won't be able to break in, but we could take a look now that we know we're looking for... I'm a mobile, so I can't click on it. Alright. Well, it's the YouTube channel is my name as well, so it should be relatively easy to find.
The windows are clear.
Do we go talk to the hippie? Well, we're over here, so we're going to try to talk to the old lady? Yeah, we're going to try talking to the old lady. See if she knows anything about the drugs. Drags.
The woman still has her eyes fixed on the photograph.
If you want her attention, you may need to be more forceful.
Yeah, snap our fingers twice.
Where am I? Who are you?
The smile on her face has disappeared, replaced by the weary aspect of a cornered beast.
Are you alright, ma'am? You were a bit out of it.
Never mind. I remember now. I'm still stuck in that traffic jam in the 50s.
Oh. What's so bad about the 50s?
The men have small jaws and everything is made out of plastic. Why do you need plastic?
Damn.
You can make the world out of amber.
When else would you be then?
Back in Mecca, during the time of the revolution. The sidewalls
Oh,
and cafes
damn.
were
She's a
filled with young people.
revolutionary?
I was on my way to see a new Boyadero picture starring Gabriel Buenguerra.
Baggy doesn't realize mobile can click links. Egads.
Until you came along, that is.
So I take it you were a mess when you were young?
Someone was.
Are these not your memories?
They are someone's memories, boy. What difference does it make if it's me or not? They're
The
beautiful.
game makes me want to shave my beard
all
into
that
sideburns. I mean,
Beautiful.
hey, dude, if you want to do some
They
goddamn cosplay, I
They're
won't stop
coming
you.
for this.
How are you, Metal?
All of this.
I saw you were announcing your teas and shit, Metal. I gotta know what's up. What are you plotting? What are you planning? What are all these teasers you're doing about? I keep seeing pictures of you. Nah, Blue Sky. That less people posting on there. Where is it? Where's one of these teasers? You're here. You can't escape me. I'm gonna fucking bother you about it. So where we go? Where are we? There you are. Yeah, something big is coming January? Come on. What's up, my dude? Why you got them sharp teeth out in this photo? What's You're not mutating more, are you? I didn't think you had much space left to mutate. Gonna get yourself in a lot of trouble going off and mutating every year like that.
She seems to derive some bitter pleasure from this strange thought, as if the past will one day wipe the present away, like a tidal wave approaching.
This is Gabriel Buenguerra.
A strikingly handsome man.
Oh,
Looks straight
damn,
ahead,
girl.
his
Crush
head
ears?
crowned with a wide brim hat. His hair is dark as an oil slick, and his jaw the most perfectly chiseled thing you've ever
Damn. We got a Chad?
seen. This man's got a hold over her. Even 50 years later, you can feel it.
He was the biggest star of his day. Girls used to faint.
Why do I have a
in
Discord
Zeno
ping?
Whenever he came on the
Hattie,
screen.
what are you fucking
And
doing?
schoolboys used to memorize all his lines.
Egads, wait, Metal Hattie friended me on Discord? Ooh, woo. Thank you.
In all
I
likelihood,
appreciate
it's
that,
a world
Hattie.
that's only ever existed in her mind.
Well, sorry to interrupt your dreaming, ma'am.
I wasn't dreaming. I was there, Loman. It was early spring, and the man behind the Black Sun had just come out. The posters were 20 meters tall. Everything was golden. While you people were tearing each other apart over your petty little revolution.
Keep it
Next,
secret. Keep
was
it
a
safe.
golden
Oh
age.
God. So what? Oh. All right. I won't say anything. I have some things I want to say, but I won't say anything, Metal Hattie. Congrats.
The Republic of Mesk is a massive confederation on the Isola of Muindi.
So January
the
is
world's
when you're doing
largest
that?
state by territory. It's a petro-state, a constitutional monarchy, and, as of recently, an outcast due to its tilt to the far right.
Why not, Harife? It's not like I have anything better to do.
No
in
problem,
this
Metal.
household.
I'm very interested. What you been up to? Have you been doing any more Yu-Gi-Oh streams lately? I don't remember if I've seen many pings about you going live though. You were doing something. You were checking out the Game Awards, right?
There's something off about this woman. Tell her to show you the soles of her boots.
Have you gotten to the Bean communists?
was
I do not think I have. We gotta wait till 2100 hours to go talk to the guy who was smoking in the apartment. We handled the library. There's a dude that wants us to internalize racism. There's a lady that we're currently working for that wants us to find drug smugglers. What you hauling?
Diamonds.
Really?
Of course not. But wouldn't it be marvelous if I was?
All right, but what are you hauling?
Whatever stupid things they put in the lorry, I imagine.
So you don't know what you're hauling.
I quit concerning myself with that a long time ago. Besides, I don't drive the lorry for the cargo, if you know what I mean.
So it could all be mouthwash back there is what you're telling me. I took most of last week off. I'm gearing up to play Hrot in a little bit. Ooh, what's Hrot? I think I saw a picture of a horse with Hrot, but I have no clue what it actually is. Honestly, if you're old in Port may as well be a smuggler. Wasn't there there was a movie, right? The Mule came out a while ago, basically under that premise. What if the cargo is contraband?
Then it's contraband, Loman. What? Do you want to take an old woman in? Be my guest. Lock me away like Bad Hand Hermenegildo.
It's a retro style FPS. Gotcha. Hell yeah, my dude.
Bad Hand, Hermenegildos' bad hand, strangled 300 people. What can I say? Some people just really like strangling people.
Hey, can I see the soles of your boots?
Now what do you want with an old woman's boots, Sheriff?
Please help me out here. It's important.
Please? I think you should let me get back to Gabriel Buenguerro. You are not Gabriel. Gabriel doesn't say please.
She's wearing sturdy workers' boots made of black leather. Buckles run across. The sole is also made of leather.
Ooh.
Just before Gabriel, it was the coronation of Franco Negro. Now, there was a real man.
Moreover, the boots were size 37. Tiny. There are too many discrepancies in all this.
Really?
Another discrepancy, although not boot-related, is the coronation of His Innocence.
Oh god, I'm starting to get
Franco,
lost in all this
which
info.
happened 500 years ago.
Wait, do you mean it was the coronation of Franco?
It was. And then it was no more.
Oh god,
And it was
what?
no longer.
Please,
holding
ma'am,
the
I'm having a
fence.
hard time keeping track of
It
this.
was no
What
longer
do you mean?
descending the stairs in Ryle. The crowd had gone silent. Perhaps it was another Herife who came and woke me up,
Oh,
looking at my boots, asking questions. Or perhaps it was one of the others in this carnival. I don't remember.
As she says carnival, she gestures to the empty square with the statue and the machine.
I could have told you that from just looking at them.
God damn.
Size is 37.
The feet of a little girl, they fit well on the pedals.
You seem like a woman who knows a thing or two about drugs.
What do I need drugs for, Lowman? What I see, what I feel, the great adversary, no drugs can compare.
That's not really what I was
Then
getting
what
at.
were you?
Maybe if she thought you're corrupt.
I wanted to ask if you'd be interested in smuggling some drugs.
Why would I want to do that?
For commerce, the lifeblood of Zola, for the glory of the World Republic, liberation of the spirit and body. I don't know, thrill of a criminal lifestyle?
Loman, what in the name of God are you talking about?
Okay, you know what? I would just go straight to it. Yeah, I gotta get the question out.
Maybe. Probably not. Makes no difference to me either way.
Said you don't know what your cargo you're hauling. Could it be drugs?
Just this month, I made half a dozen trips from Saramirizza to Grat, on the U41A. What do you think they take from Saramirizza to Grat, Loman?
I don't know. That's why I'm
It's
asking.
diamonds, Loman, obviously.
I didn't ask about diamonds, though. If you had to guess, who do you think is smuggling drugs?
Easy. He's the skinny man who thinks he's a poet. Never trust a poet.
Oh.
Also, he's the only one I can see from here.
God damn it! Fucking
That's
hell!
correct. There is no visibility of any of the others.
Where do you want me to go? This isn't so bad. I can listen to music, or the seagulls.
God,
Look at
I
all
don't
the
know why I
colors and
thought
the
this
features
woman
of
would be
Discord.
informed. The crazy
It's a
old
good
people
time
are
to
always
visit
great.
this jamboree. Or I can
Oh
just
god,
browse
no,
all
I
the
remember
mine
when I was
terminal
running
Great.
DM for a D&D campaign, that was something I liked to do, is alternate
done here,
my
no?
crazy
Yes,
old
go.
people you could run into between being very helpful and just being absolutely insane. And my party proved to me that this was actually a mistake because they were more dedicated to hanging out with and questioning old people who had no fucking clue what they were on about than they were about talking to people who were
Hello
trying
again,
to
my
be
man.
helpful.
What's
It
on your mind?
was absolutely insane. The insane one could be interesting. God damn it. No, my party was dealing with a cult in a city, right? And they encountered this insane old man in prison who was convinced that demons were trying to secretly take over the city, which I thought was funny in a way, of this crazy person who's seeing things and thinks, you know, conspiracy shit, just so happening to be in a city where a cult was taking over. My party misinterpreted it as this guy knows what's up, helped break him out of prison, and hired him into the group to help them fight the cult. And there was a point where they're fighting in this courtyard, and a dude fucking summons a demon, and I just had the crazy dude who they had pushed up onto, like, the wall overlooking the city's entry gate, just dragging this barrel, like, 5 feet every turn, till eventually he was directly above the demon, and he pushed it over. And it was a barrel filled with silverware, as, like, you know, silver for killing devils. But because of how much was in there, it actually one-shot the devil, because it fell like a good 30 feet, and it was like a heavy barrel that essentially exploded on impact. So after that, they gave him a magic shield and weapon they had. They just gave him a +1 shield and a +1 mace. And they brought him into the cult hideout with them to help them fight a cult. And it was the dumbest collection of actions for a character I thought would be a funny, haha, crazy guy.
Ah, man. Me and narcotics go way back. Had some good times surfing the psychic waves of my own consciousness, you know?
Okay.
Those days are behind me. There are other addictions in my life now. Why the inquiry, my man?
Just be straight with him.
Ooh. Be straight with you. I'm trying to figure out who's smuggling drugs out of Terminal B. Fuck it. Yeah, let's just go for it.
We have a credible lead, sir. Someone on the
Oh,
ground
yeah,
that is
he
waiting
felt
for the shipment from
100%
Harbor to load it
vindicated.
on their lorry and drive it to Jamrock.
And no, that's not even the worst part. I did everything in my power to make it clear this dude didn't know it was specifically this group. He has just always been convinced demons are trying to take over the city. And after they had resolved the cult, they gave this man resources and supported him in the politics of the city in the hopes that he would start a demon hunting group, which he has. In that city, he founded a school for demon hunters. And because he has the full backing of the adventuring party that took out the cult, everyone believes he knows exactly what he's talking about.
Not me, man. No way. I don't
It's
need any trouble.
horrifying. It's
Shit's bad
so
enough anyway.
horrifying.
This jam's got folks up in arms, and I'm afraid it's headed toward a conflagration.
Who do you think could be doing it?
Look, man, I try to stay away from the criminal underbelly of Revachol. I'm a guest here. You really need to find another man to probe with those questions.
We wouldn't say he's lying, sire.
Well, okay, so that's those three. There's the only three I know. God damn it.
Looking for something?
Who do you think's running them?
Isn't it obvious? Fucking Sealang. That beady-eyed South Samaran. His little side business is a scam. I wouldn't be surprised if he was peddling drugs as well.
Who?
He's a Samaran guy who likes to pretend he's some kind of businessman. Really, he's just selling his employer stuff. Stuff he stole after he broke the seals on his human ox lorry.
Where do I
Just
find him?
Follow the smell. It smells like apricot and oil when you're nearby.
Yes, yes. Where is he?
Looks like I offended your partner there. Too bad. Sealang's usually a little bit south of here, near the canal. You can't miss him. Just watch yourselves.
Near the canal,
His
south
tribe
of
are
here.
natural liars. It's in their
God
blood.
fucking damn it.
He's your man, all right?
I wouldn't be so sure about it.
Guess so.
Oh, we do want to talk to him though, so south. Is the game oriented like north-south? Looks like it. That's the Hanged Man. And is this, yeah, that's the blockade. South near the canal? Well, we'll see if we could track down this guy then. So we have the older woman down here, but we're not really at the canal. And this is where we're blocked off here. Gosh dang it. So what, even further south? I guess we'll just keep following this road. Oh, is that him? Ooh, wait, what's in the box?
There are clothes inside. Cheap second-hand clothes, smelling of strangers' body odor.
Don't be shy. These are
Oh,
premium
god
class
damn,
clothes.
dude.
Good quality fabrics, best retro design. Save the economy with your style, officer.
God, dude fucking wearing just sunglasses rolling up on me, just ready to sell me everything. Okay.
Save the economy? That sounds off.
Save the economy? What are you talking about?
Haven't you heard, officer? We've got to be economically conscious. Recycle your cash, keep it in circulation. Don't buy new things. Buy eco.
Don't buy new things, buy eco, recycle your cash, keep it in circulate. These are opposing ideas, aren't they? Wait, what is he saying? Wait, no, what are you saying? Thanks for the advice. I'll try to be more economically
Very
conscious.
You find your hands deep in
Oh,
tattered and
God.
faded garments.
Economical, but also trendy. Look first hand. Buy second hand.
Well,
Keep the
listen,
economy
we haven't
moving.
gotten through, well, I mean, we've never failed a skill check, obviously. Like, hypothetically, we might have failed every check we've done so far, but we never fail a skill check, so maybe this is the one, right? Yes!
Something cold grazes your hand. Synthetic
Fucking
and
nailed it. I'm a genius.
Windbreaker. Surf, it says, but also
Wind. Ooh.
100% waterproof.
Good choice, officer. Mega sporty. and it's only 450 for you.
+1 composure. Nah, for minus, what was it? Shivers? I don't think we need it for now. What's in this box?
You see 2 lowly, defeated speakers, thralls, slaves basically, perched atop them like conquerors surveying the land. A pair of found, durable wear sneakers, ultra series.
God damn.
You have a taste for luxury, officer.
A pair of found ultras. The design is impossibly sleek.
I think my shoes are pretty
a
bad,
futuristic
right?
silhouette with a sleek monochrome colorway.
I know they at least
a
have
jet
one
black
negative
upper
on them.
and a silver-lined midsole.
Those sneakers, mister. Those sneakers are the latest found sneakers. Super air, super fine, super...
Only? That's madness.
God, fuck. What do they do? +1 reaction speed, +1 hand-eye coordination, -1 encyclopedia. Now listen, those are some good fucking sneakers, though.
You see a Samaran street vendor surrounded by a motley assemblage of goods.
How you doing,
When
my
he
guy?
realizes the name Sileng is embroidered over his breast pocket.
Fuck yeah,
Happy
dude.
shopping, officer. Everything's cool here.
What's so cool?
Everything's cool. The goods are cool. The customers are cool. The place is cool. And one more thing, officer.
Yes.
You're very cool.
Oh, shit.
Bang, 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 bang.
What? Wait, really? You think I'm cool?
Oh, yes. You got style. You got personal style.
Damn.
You like premium menswear. Look around and browse. Everything looks cool on a guy like you. Take your time.
God damn
Don't
it.
be distracted by the flattery and funny man act. Questions?
Where are you from, Sealing?
Me? It's a boring story, officer. Who cares about the past? I'm all business now. All Revachol.
This man probably comes from Seaguy, sometimes known as the Apricot Suzerainty, an archipelago in the Samaran Isola.
You're... Better not mention it. Yeah, probably better not mention it. We're trying to keep him happy, keep him talking, right?
Very cool. I like your style, officer.
Oh, what's your fucking stance on drugs?
Drugs? I don't go in for that, officer. Drugs ruin lives. Unless you're into drugs, of course. In which case, drugs are excellent. Mwah! Tasty drugs.
I'm super into drugs.
That's very cool. A lot of the coolest detectives do drugs. Sadly, I don't have any drugs on sale. Not at my home or on my person.
God damn it. Damn, I thought I had him. We're looking for a lorry driver who's transporting drugs out of the harbor. He or she is in this traffic jam.
That's even cooler. You investigated
God damn it.
that and all. But I am not a lorry driver. I'm just a street vendor. I don't know anything about that.
A blatant lie, sire.
Hey!
Yet he tells it with such conviction. We'd believe him if we didn't know better.
But you are a lorry man. Another driver has identified you and your lorry.
Who said that? It's the fat racist, right? I bet it's him. He has an agenda against me because I'm an immigrant who works harder than he does. He's a hater.
Okay.
So you admit you're a lorry driver?
God damn, Kim!
No, I just said I work harder and he's an asshole. I'm... Okay, maybe I'm a lorry driver too. A little. But that's not the most important thing about me. That's my day job. This is my dream.
So, you forgot to tell me.
Exactly. It's such a small part of my life. It's in the rear view mirror now. I'm climbing out of that hole with ingenuity.
God damn it, just what do you know about the drugs?
Nothing. I told you. I'm not a dumb guy. I don't get involved with that crowd.
And what crowd is that?
Crowd. You know, the drug crowd.
You said drugs were cool, though. If you think drugs are cool, why wouldn't you be in the cool crowd?
No, he wasn't talking about an abstract crowd. It was that crowd.
It wasn't some drug crowd. You know who they are. Tell me now.
Shush, please. There's bad people doing bad things here. That's all I know. Please, don't get me into this mess. I spent 15 years working my way up.
Here we go. There's a tiny bit of truth on the table. Zoom in on it.
If you don't want to get into this mess, you have to give us a reason to move on. So we going tough for... We've been trying to go smooth this whole time, so let's keep it with the smooth. But we're buddies! Help us out! No one will know it was you.
It's a she, okay? The other drivers call her the lady driver. You're better off staying away from her. The way they talk about her, she's no lady.
Lady driver, the old woman back over there? Dazed out, strange?
I don't know. Maybe. If she is, I haven't gone near her. I don't get involved. I told you.
It could be. She was strange. He's not ruling her out.
Who are these other drivers who talk?
All of them. I don't know. I told you all I know. Are we cool now? I really want us to be cool now.
Who exactly is talking about this lady driver of yours? The racist or the other one with the tattoos?
All of them. Even the ones who've left. I don't hang out with them. I don't remember who has tattoos.
Okay.
All right. I scored. Let's cap this off with a purchase.
So, what do we fucking know then? So everybody's pointing fingers at this point, because we know the dazed out woman pointed at tattoo guy. Tattoo guy, I think, led us to fucking, the racist sent us off to that guy sent us to, off to the old woman. It's all back and forth with these people. Like they're just yanking my chain at this point, god damn it.
Lowman, you caught me at an opportune moment.
Alright, are you the lady
You
driver?
can entertain me with your questions. Did you just call me a lady, Herife?
She clearly doesn't think she's a lady. Don't repeat it.
I was told of a woman driver. You're the only woman I can find.
I'm not that either, Herife. I've gone too far from it all to remember what was between my legs. It doesn't work like that on the long haul.
So you're not the driver everyone's terrified of.
I'm only terrifying to small children and to those who used to know me.
Yeah, it's not her. Believe me.
Then who is the female driver I was told of? Please, I need a solid answer from one of
How
you.
should I know? Do I look like I spend a lot of time with the other communers sniffing around when I have my movies to go to?
Alright, thanks.
Rosin.
I don't know. Racist dude seems like he could be a bit of a pig. But if I asked him who the lady driver is, he'll fucking know. God, they're just sending me everywhere.
Looking for something?
Where's the lady driver?
I don't know what you're talking about.
First, you knew Sealeg didn't do it. Why are you smirking?
Listen up, fuckwits. You don't scare me. You cops don't run Revachol West. You don't run Martinez. You don't run anything.
So who does? The lady driver?
No. He means La Puta Madre.
A legendary, and not in a good way, crime boss from Jamrock. Controls what is probably the most powerful organized crime outfit.
Oh
in
shit, are we
Revachol
fucking with the
West.
Dawn?
Looks like the lieutenant has a plan. Let him do this.
Yeah, him.
Okay. Cross your arms and nod.
Then I presume you are familiar with his peonies.
Yeah, they're his little bitches. He's got them all over the unions.
What the fuck is a peony?
Not just the unions. He has peonies everywhere. Some say he even has them in the RCM. Dirty fucking peonies who'd do anything for him. Multi-ethnic drug addicts.
The lieutenant adopts a rodentine quality. Be cool, sire. He's getting into this.
Fucking get him, Kim.
You're not peonies. You wouldn't be investigating a drug thing if you were.
No, of course not. We are not peonies. But if we were, and one of Madre's drivers were to be stealing from him, then it's a good peony's job to find out who that is.
He's surprisingly good at this. Not bad at all. Look at him lurching.
It's not a hard job. It won't take a long time. It won't make Madre angry. But a stupid fucking racist is standing in the way, protecting this fucking thief.
Get him, Kim.
I'm not scared of you or the mob. I'm under the protection of the Lorryman and Carter's Guild.
You've seen the corpse in the yard, yes? You took a peek. I know you did. Does it look like his friends protected him?
Nah, you wouldn't just leave him out there if you...
The lieutenant turns and gives you a barely perceptible nod. I've softened him up as best I could. Now it's on you.
Oh god damn it! It's oh no! What is Half-Light? He saw you snooping cabin. Fuck! Oh god, no! No! Oh fuck! No, wait, no. I've never fucked up a skill check in my life. It's never happened. There isn't a single example anyone can provide. We're guaranteed to get this. I know we are.
The main thing is to not overdo it, even when you're trying to scare someone. The most important thing is, how does it look on your resume?
Oh, God. Why isn't this a mental? Why is this one of the physical stats? Why don't you and me step outside for a little talk?
What? What do you think we're doing right now, runt? We're
God damn
outside
it.
talking.
Damn it, do you want to go outside someplace private to not shit?
There's some kind of homo thing?
Listen, there's only one way to recover from fucking that up. How do you make holy water? Boil the hell out of it. How you doing, Ratchet? No TTS today? How have you been, my guy? Wait, are you doing like a gay thing? There's only one way to recover. Yeah, maybe it is, huh?
Okay, that's enough, detective. That's enough.
Sorry,
We just have to ask
Kim.
someone else about the lady driver.
God damn it. Okay, well, we've got only one more person we can hit up. Damn it. Aw, shit, dudes. And Kim was doing so good and I fucked it up.
Now it's turning into a kind of a snow limbo, man. What's on your mind?
You know who the lady driver is?
I don't want to talk about that.
Why? Do you know something? Don't mean to pry, but I need your help. She may be involved with the drug business.
Man, I was hoping it isn't going to be her. All I can say is, she isn't around here anymore. She isn't some evil drug trafficker. And I don't know where she is.
So, who is she? Like, what's her name?
Thank God I don't know. People here call her the lady driver. She kept her name a secret. From me, too.
What
Now I
does
see
she
why.
look like? That? Come on,
A
dude.
youngish woman. Gruff, but in a cool way.
I fucking hate you.
What color hair?
Blue and violet. Died. It was violet when she got here. Blue before she went.
Then she may have dyed it again.
Who is she to you?
A friend? An acquaintance. I don't know. She was the only person in this damn jam I could talk to. She's someone I don't want to rat out to the law, okay?
Okay. When did she leave?
Damn, I don't want to... Please just let it go. Whatever she did, it can't be that bad. She's not a bad person. I know that much.
We can't just let it go.
That's how it always is with you, isn't it? All part of the investigation. The girl's troubled. If you hunt her down, she may not survive it. I can't have that on my conscience.
It won't come to that. We won't pursue her on this. This is information only.
I don't believe you.
You said she's troubled. How?
She's got the darkness in her. That young person's darkness when you think it's all over. And you're looking for a way out.
Ooh.
She shared this with you?
Yes. Which is why I don't want to snitch on her.
I was told everyone's afraid of her. You're not?
I heard the rumors. I saw the other drivers looking at me strange when we talked. And she told me, too, that she's had a violent life. But I wasn't afraid of her. More like for her.
Did this violent life include drug trafficking?
Well, it looks like it did now. But we didn't talk about that. We talked about life, you know? She talked about her mind.
When she left, did she leave her lorry behind?
Fuck, man. Go grill someone else with these questions, okay? There are plenty of drivers here who couldn't stand her, or were afraid of her. They'd be more than happy to rat her out.
Wait, this guy says they're friends, then acquaintances, and he's okay with others ratting her out. Push Tommy and it will break his heart and his spirit. Don't expect you to be pals.
So you're all right with others ratting her out. You just don't want your hands dirty. Put yourself in my shoes. I need this for another investigation too. It's important. I can't blow it. She's a suspect, and I need you to tell me where she is, or I can't finish the investigation. I guess I am curious about this. Why are you okay with others ratting her out?
Fine. I don't want to be a butcher. And I don't want to be a knight either. I just want to be a person who can sleep at night. A little fame wouldn't hurt too.
Put yourself in my shoes, dude.
You're not going to put a bullet in your head if you blow it, are you? Because she's on the edge, man.
Imagine it, an explosion of stars. Goodbye, world of night.
Okay, Inland
Money,
Empire, I need you to
and
fucking
shame.
chill it with the suicide talk, please. I don't feel so good. Fine, you motherfucker. I don't want to break this guy.
Thank you, friend.
I don't know. Can we check it with Kim? See what Kim thinks?
Yeah.
Okay, nah, never mind. God damn it. Maybe, okay, last thing I can think of is going back to the old one, because now we have a basic description that she's the lady who dyes her hair a lot. So maybe the old woman might be able to know who that is.
Lowman, you caught me at an opportune moment.
Nah, okay. So she left her lorry behind, and this guy doesn't want to tell us which one it is, but it should just be here, right? It should be somewhere. So maybe we just walk the whole lorry line. We can, try to find something to click into. We also know that if we can up our, like, light, or whatever that was skill, we might be able to... take another shot at the big guy, asking him. We're also close to 21, so at some point we need to head back to the apartments. Oh, what's this? This is a different box.
There's a pile of cheap sunglasses.
You like sunglasses, officer?
Try the shades
Abort.
on.
These are hideous. What's more, they
Damn, officer! You look like a mega secret spy. Very
God damn it,
secret.
dude. You can't fuck with me like this.
Made for you.
Imagine still having
I'll get to have them
acquaintances.
for
I love acquaintances. Ain't nothing
2
better than a good
50
acquaintance.
No, you are definitely not buying those.
I'm too
Are
sensible
you
for
sure?
those.
But they look so good on you.
That's rummage.
These are all boring. Boring third-rate ho-hum sunglasses made of cheap Syrahese plastic. The kind of plastic that melts in the sun.
God
Those
damn.
UV stickers are almost certainly just there for the show. If anything, these lenses...
God damn,
These are
no!
all first-rate sunglasses. Premium design, super material.
Alright, let's
very
take a shot.
cool.
See if we can't
UV
find
resistant.
anything in
These will
there.
definitely keep your eyes safe.
No,
Fuck!
all you find is this lime-colored cellophane visor, produced by a bargain sports...
Oh, that visor is perfect for you, officer. It'll definitely keep the sun out of your eyes while you're shooting. You don't like it?
Oh my god. God damn. So, can we get into this lorry? We can. Oh, hello there. Nope. Nothing. Damn. So, there's someone with, like, violet or blue or other color dyed hair. They might have left their lorry behind. We're not really seeing any other lorries available. We could try to break this dude to ask about it. Old woman doesn't know anything. That dude also knows something, but I need to, like, increase one of my fucking red skills to get any info out of him. And yet, none of the other lorries seem, like, clickable. God damn. Last person I'm thinking of is the one lady who gave us the free shit, like her. Cause like she's got some fucking bright colored hair, right? But
hello again.
Oh
Officer?
no, it's a hat.
How are things?
What is this fuck the police business?
Excuse me?
She's uncomfortable. Maybe you should
The
drop
the street sign says fuck the police.
Oh, well, I didn't write it there. I'm just sitting here.
Oh, what about the other side? Pigs go home?
I don't know anything about that either. As I said, I didn't write it.
Pig is a widely used term for members of the police.
Thanks,
It's not
Encyclopedia.
loving.
No need to worry. We are not saying you did.
Okay. Well,
God damn. Alright, well, that seems to be all I could get out of there. Shit. So, because I have an internalized racism, we can't get through the dude up top. I can't get info out of the one lady without finding my badge, which is lost. Or without finding out who do the drugs. The only way I can do that...
This trash container is locked. There's something in there, not necessarily connected to the case.
Oh.
But still.
Why am I looking at you, trash container? You're just a trash container.
The body is downwind from here. Maybe you prefer the smell of garbage to the smell of death.
What do you think could be in here?
Trash, food waste from the cafeteria. They lock these containers to keep the derelicts from flocking in. Could be evidence too.
I feel like there's something there.
What do you mean, feel?
It's an extra century possession. Whatever it is, it holds a special significance. It's just a hunch. Maybe someone threw something in there?
Mm-hmm.
How do we get the
We
lock
could try
open?
using a pry bar. The one you took from my motor carriage, or we could ask for a key from the manager of the Whirling in Rags.
He might
Fair
also
enough.
have information. This is better than the pry bar idea.
Yeah, you know what? Actually, we'll start with the key. I was about to go for the pry bar just to see the stats, but if we can ask for the key first, we probably don't want to pry open this dude's fucking dumpster after we still owe him $100 in damages at this point. Well, I think adding to the damages, not the... God damn, look at all these people hanging out. Holy shit. But gamble!
Can I help you?
Is the curtain trash container out back yours?
Mine? No, it belongs to the Whirling in Rags.
Yes, fuck you.
Thank you for clearing that up. Why do you keep the container locked?
Why? To keep the hobos and drunks out. That's why.
Just
Other
rack up
neighbors
debts
do.
and pay them later.
They put
God
their
damn it,
trash
Hero.
in
Stop
and they don't
giving
pay
me
for the large
100%
company.
sound financial advice.
I thought as much. And are you the only party with access to the trash container?
Well, yes. Us and the garbage disposal company.
It seems a little callous, doesn't it? Something stirs in you.
I wonder what this feeling is.
Prod at him and find out.
Does it seem a bit callous to you, guarding even your leftovers from the poor?
Callous? What are you? Kras Mazov? Almost all establishments in Revachol keep their trash locked. The Whirling in Rags is not special in that regard.
I'm no Krasmazov.
No one was implying you were, officer.
We need
do you
those
need them for?
keys.
It concerns the case. Please cooperate.
Just bring them back once you're done, please.
Alright, thank you. Oh,
Hey,
me?
yes, you. Word on the street is you're ready to start building communism again.
Why is there word on the street?
You keep saying things like Down with the bourgeoisie.
I haven't said
Eat the
that.
rich.
No,
Sodomize
wait.
the landowners.
Wait.
They are all people who have more than 25 reals in their pockets. Literally murder all human beings, regardless of their political beliefs.
Wait,
That kind of stuff.
I've said some mildly left-wing things, but none of those.
Oh yes, the mask.
Hell, the one thing I remember misclicking was really about saying, yeah, the leftists are soft, you use them to pave the way, and then strong workers take over. Which is really more of a petite bourgeoisie idea.
Everyone can see that. So tell me.
God fucking damn it.
Before we fire up the big communism bill.
Literally, the only thing I've really done was a misclick, and it wasn't even that left-leaning. What is the... You know what? Fuck it. Game, you know what? Game, make your proposition. Tell me, what is this communism you speak of?
Failure. It's about failure.
Well, wait, I don't do failure.
Of course you do. You are failure. You are communism. Absolutely vanquished, beaten, curb-stomped, shat on. While everyone else is out partying, having a callous laugh, you will reverse the fortune of the workers of the world. You alone, against every living thing, against every human alive.
Wait. Oh, God, it's a fucking...
impossibly well-organized...
Oh, shit, what is it? It's a,
city blocks of
fuck, what's the complex where you think you're Jesus?
Million-headed armies of nations and the love...
It's not a martyr complex, is it? Savior complex? Doesn't feel quite right. You fucked up? Wait, I haven't chosen anything yet.
The charm and the spin. Where the whole
God complex is close, but I feel like there's one that's like Messiah. It's a Messiah complex. Oh God.
You alone, single-handedly, will rebuild the dreams of the working class. You are the last communist.
Alright, so maybe I don't, like, I'm not fully tuned in on what communism is or isn't in the modern era. But isn't a big portion of communism the idea of like collective, like communal power? How can you be the sole communist, the person who will single-handedly build isn't that just like strongman authoritarianism using...
Now get to work, comrade.
Wait, if I opt in, is it just going to give me a thought that I can then shoot? Like with, remember when our fucking physical instrument tried to get our attention? It's more so a thought that we can later internalize. I think I opt in, right? So that we can have the option to pick it up? Because we can also just never internalize it. I'm just concerned if I opt out, then it's like, I think opt-in doesn't actually lock us into to communism. I'm gonna go with it.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Get the firing squads and the animal wagons
Wait,
ready.
firing squads? You didn't say anything about firing squads.
Too late to back out now. You can't make...
Okay, yeah, so thought gained. Got it, yeah. So we have Mazovian social economics. People think communism was some crazy idea that had its comeuppance 40 years ago. A fever that shook the world, never to return again. They were right, until he woke up today. Stay woke! A spiritual corpse responsive only to the call of Commodore Red. Prostitutes and Krasmazov. For him, communism is still a thing. He will single-handedly raise the commune of O2 from the oceanic trench where it has been resting, covered in ghosts and seaweed. He is the big communism builder. Come witness his attempt to rebuild communism in the year 51. God, I hope I get offered everything. What happens if you internalize fascism and communism at the same time? Did you just become Stalin? I imagine you just become Stalin in that case. Alright, well, let's pop this baby open, see what my hunch was all about.
This trash container with a well-oiled crack. The lock don't. Maybe you shouldn't.
Didn't I just have a premonition that there's something in there?
There is, but you won't like it. Sweat forms on your brow. Your hand is still on the lid.
Alright, let's
The
pop her
smell of
open.
rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste.
Okay.
We're just in time. This hasn't been emptied for over a week.
So you look under the boxes of carton.
You see milk and egg rest with one broken egg in it. Some pasta wrapper. Picking up the soggy packages somehow feels familiar. A box falls into pieces in your hands. Batiste Soleil cereal. There are plastic pasta packages below. And turbo noodles.
Let's search the
Nothing, it's
food
just
waste.
organic
Eggs!
waste, cold and slimy on your hands. Apple and potato peels mostly. Unidentified sludge. And the occasional chicken bone thrown in for good measure. Nothing. It's nothing. Nothing. What's this?
What?
A blue piece of plastic sticks out from the apple peels. It's shiny. Looks like the corner of something. Something larger. A clipboard. A
What?
blue plastic clipboard with moist papers hanging from it. They look badly damaged, but you can still
Oh,
make out forms and notes.
God.
Officer, is that your paperwork?
No, it can't be.
Yes, it is. Look. This
Oh,
plastic has the RCM
God.
street grid on it. You've even got an autopsy form. If you don't mind my asking, how could you have let your paperwork end up in the trash?
It must have been cramping my side. It was a foreboding quality to it. Maybe I needed to lose it for the great bloodletting to begin. I think I didn't want to be a cop anymore. That's why I tried to flush my cop life down the toilet. You know what? Yeah, let's just go fucking hard for it. Kim ass, let's just go straight into it, yeah?
Well,
His eyes express a rare condolence. Then he picks it up.
lucky we found it. You should take stock of what remains, just to be sure some has not made it into the hands of the RCM's adversaries. Organized crime and the like. There might have been police secrets in your notes.
Okay, I'll do that.
It would also not hurt to start taking notes on the case. Now, tell me what your eagle eyes see. Or are we finished?
Some items, such as the ledger you found, are interactable. Go to your inventory and select the Interact tab to read your paperwork.
And we'll pick through the
threadbare
rags.
as the legs of the slime.
The victim's clothes? Cadaverine odor is faint. If these belong, drop them in here, officer. Guitar
Hell
mark,
yeah.
blue jeans. Pocket, the belt is missing.
Something slimy catches your eye.
Ooh.
A drab, long-sleeved shirt, olive-colored, appears from
Oh,
the food waste.
God.
This is a military type overgarment. No label or serial number.
Oh, this
This
is
is the kind of
disgusting.
shirt that's worn over light armor to conceal it in an urban scenario.
At least we found
Anything
everything.
more?
Wait, okay, so only the trash team and the manager could have unlocked and gotten into this. Yet that dude's clothes were dumped in here. Does that mean
rest
the
of the
trash team
rags
must
are
have been
just
involved,
kitchen
right?
variety waste. A yellow old mug that catches your eye. But other than that,
All right. We should go to Gart again and ask if he knows who put the clothes in the trash.
Think someone from the
It
Whirlwind
could
might have
be
been
as simple
involved,
as
maybe?
someone from the hostel cleaning the yard. Or that one. I'd advise against confronting that force. Not really. All we know is the victim's clothes are in the trash. The lid was locked, and his establishment had the key. It's just a small loose thread.
the lieutenant
Okay.
nods, then looks back into the trash
I'm
container.
getting that mugged.
You pick out a broken mug with an oddly racist depiction of the yellow man frolicking in saffron.
An
Only in
antique?
its social sensibility.
All right.
The container sounds a muffled gong.
All right. Well,
That's one thing off the list. I think
so there was something for Interact, right? We have our police notes.
It's the ledger you found in the trash.
Oh,
A bit
God.
full
Oh,
of
it's
white
gonna
and
be
yellow papers hanging from
slimy.
plastic board,
I don't
barely
want it to
held
be
together by a little
slimy,
clip. This sad
please.
display is made complete by the faint smell of urinal cleaner.
Okay.
There's
Anything
a
else?
piece of toilet paper, or is it cleaning tissue? No, it's toilet paper, desperately sticking to the back of the blue plastic clipboard.
Okay, thanks,
It's a
buddy.
metaphor for you.
Oh,
Below
thanks.
the pathetics, terror. Do not look into its blue heart.
Let's browse the white papers.
They're not exactly white. They're yellowed in patches by sunlight and alcohol, and covered in dense blue handwriting. Ink escapes into watercolor patterns, reaching its tendrils across entire pages.
Okay.
The paper itself is checkered, with faint red lines, forming short paragraphs. Once in a while, there's a red stamp that exclaims, "Case files commit to paper." The case files themselves are plenty. You count more than 100 sodden, crumpled up, earmarked pages falling apart in your hands. They appear to be sufficiently organized and extremely dense.
God.
If mostly illegible.
Well, we found it, but it seems like all of it's going to be
Strife,
fully illegible.
Poverty, the Jamrock Quarter. These are handwritten logs of investigations dating back to January 51, this year. The exact number is hard to estimate, due to missing pages and an odd naming convention.
Odd?
But there are at least 20, maybe 30 cases.
All right, please give me the naming convention. I have to
It's
know.
the middle of March. You have attempted 2 cases a week on average.
It's 2 cases a week? A good caseload, Lieutenant?
Huh? 2 complex cases to undertake is a lot, yes. You really have to push yourself. I would not suggest it, lest you start making mistakes.
2 cases appears to have been my load. I'm not sure I completed them, though.
2? That's a lot. I didn't mean to say you are making mistakes, by the way. That was presumptuous of me.
I'm sure listen, dude, I threw the notes in the trash. You don't have to fucking... Oh, God. Oh, wait, I burned out, all right.
That's okay. We all do, sooner or later.
Like a fan of gills, the checkered papers dry in your hand. The handwriting is extremely dense.
It was the net. Yeah, give me the naming convention, please. Please be insane.
Employer, shall we say, robust yet literary system. Each investigation has its case number written on the margins. Yet, still more tellingly, most are accompanied by a name, a title, one might say even. One that draws inspiration from Snoop fiction and Vespertine cop show staples.
Ooh, and they're written in capital letters.
Yes, all caps. One is called The Next World Mural. Another, The Square Bullet Hole Murders. Another yet, The Unsolvable Case.
More?
Others appear more light-hearted.
The guy on a couch.
Unexpected location. And the murder at the hookah parlor. Even the rare article-free collapsing tenement. Murder features prominently throughout. It's going to take an effort to piece these case files together, but it can be done. Once you're done,
damn, are we gonna have to I'm gonna have to go up another level probably to internalize my own notes. My cases appear to employ some kind of naming convention. Count the pages. Let's see. I have to open an official case. Is there room?
There is, for precisely one more. 15 pages near the end remain untouched by the damage. The checkered grid.
Hell yeah. All right, well, we can start making notes then.
Breaking the case into subtasks to accomplish.
All right.
Once all the tasks are accomplished, the case is complete.
Let's commit it to paper.
The ledger only comes with an old, worn-down lead pencil.
God damn it.
The lieutenant looks at his blue notebook. 2 fat, shiny pens hang from the binder, like large caliber.
They are going to touch a dumpster clipboard, just so you're aware, Kim.
It's downright incriminating. He has little choice but to give you one, although he really does not want to. He is not really saying anything, just standing there, looking at them.
Can I have one?
Know that I give this to you with resentment.
With this beauty, commit to paper.
The tasks you've completed flow out of the blue oblong pen in a brash.
Nailed it. Amazing. Oh, the social rules,
the wording,
the pretenses, all combining to get me Kim's pen.
Inspect the victim's body. Interview the cafeteria manager. It's not exactly poetry, but poetry would be out of place.
Across the ones we already finished.
Satisfying slash sounds across the paper. You're done, it seems to say. And you, and you. Things to be done, and things already done. the composition of reality.
Hell
This
yeah.
is an extremely useful tool for a detective of the Citizens Militia.
Hey, Kim, have
Now,
you named
all
her
that
case like
remains
it's a
is to name
detective
the
book
case.
yet?
No, actually. Any ideas?
The Hanged Man. The furries are at home in the mirror. The setting sun. Shit on a stick. Hanged Man.
Great. That's great. That's actually what I was thinking too. The Hanged Man. Good, strong name.
Yep.
I'm going to start calling it the Hanged Man.
Hey,
It's
we
good to
leveled
sort
up!
things out.
Fuck yeah. My case is a political adventure similar to what we used on ours. Oh.
Yes, how very childish of you. In your and my defense, almost everyone in the RCM uses the titular system, in addition to the official alphanumeric.
Why is that?
It's a holdover from the early days of the RCM, right after the revolution, when the organization had little idea how to do things. It persists in an unofficial capacity. Officers use these titles to refer to their work among themselves.
Seem to have one called the Square Bullet
Again,
Holes.
in your defense, I seem to have named one the man with the hole in his head. That was a real person. His death was real. Still, I named it that to amuse myself. I pray his loved ones never find out.
What
Well,
happened?
spiked through the head. He died. It was a workplace accident.
Alright.
You don't exactly close them so much as
Ooh.
distance yourself from the smelly papers.
Can I read the
They're a little
files
further
now?
From your nose
Let's
now.
do it.
Yes.
Fuck
You
yeah.
can piece them together using
We
the
got it. We
alphanumeric
fucking
code
got
on
it.
The margin. It always begins
We are
with
so
HDB
back on the
41.
skill checks. We're
Then,
so
date of
100% back.
initialization and time of arrival on the scene.
Wait, weren't those
Followed
officer
by the
precinct?
title. Why, yes. Your precinct number is 41.
And HDB?
Every last alphanumeric in the files begins with it. And these are your case files. It's safe to say HDB are your initials.
Horace Debbie Bringer? From Darjan. Wow, I don't know what to say to that.
I got nothing here either. Logic really isn't the best faculty to have this conversation with. But it's the one you got. So sorry.
I forgive you, Logic.
Yeah. We're staying out of this business for now. HDB is bad news from yesteryear.
Fuck, we
It's
hate
shit
ourselves,
on
don't
show.
we? Like, we legitimately just, like, it seems like we're rejecting even trying to think of what our name is.
It takes about half an hour to piece one together, using the system you've devised. Where do you want to start?
Well, I'm real curious with the square bullet holes thing.
It would be very interesting to read about these, wouldn't it? I mean, there seems to be a square-shaped entry wound in the victim's forehead. She's been sitting there for weeks, on her rocking chair, with a square hole in her
But-
That's all you got. From the half hour you spent piecing it together, all you know
Sequence
is
killer?
the entry wound was square-shaped. Who knows? Don't worry. One day you may
Gotcha.
still catch the man with the square gun.
Alright, we
Not
can
much
put
has
these together
changed
later.
In the meanwhile, a bunch of sodden papers still
Let's see,
sags
read,
from the clipboard.
no, browse the yellow
In the back,
papers.
you see thin, translucent copier paper. Some neon yellow, some bright red.
God, there is
all
so much
covered in
info we're gonna have to be
boxes,
putting
like
together from
marching
this.
Armies. These
Fucking
look like
glad we
official
found it.
forms waiting to be filled out. Then rip them from the binder and hand them out. According to Title
What forms are there?
3, the topmost are misconduct fines. The middle ones are station calls. And the bottommost are, you don't have to be an intellectual giant to do police work.
Misconduct
A
fines?
monetary penalization ranging from 20 to 250 real. Severe cases allow for 1,000 real, but that requires special paperwork. The details
So wait, what are
they
these
appear
for?
pleasantly vague.
Oh, so I can use these to sign off. So I could like use one of these to deal with $100 debt I
A tool
owe.
for manipulation. Give the lowest amount and people will be ingratiated to you. These are quite sinister in turn. They give a date and time for the person to appear at the specified precinct police station. Below the call.
Oh,
are the
no, those are
criminal
just
charges
tickets.
you
Got
risk
it.
By not appearing. A dozen pages of thin copy paper. Yes, all that remains now is to fill those forms and hand them to people. Fines for wrongdoers, interview requests for bad guys, and field autopsies to dead guys.
Well, I don't hand the autopsies to the dead
The
guys,
rest of
do
the
I?
stinking cellulose is much worse for wear. It's made of dark blue plastic, hard enough to beat someone to submission with.
Oh.
The edges are rounded, however.
Fuck
The
yeah.
U4 size board feels thick and heavy in your hand. Light shimmers on its wet.
Shake.
Something rattles inside, ever so lightly. Permeables. It's not hidden per se. The compartment is made for permeable materials that would get damaged if something happened to it.
Did I take Kim's pen when I had a pen inside my clipboard?
The plastic shimmers like lapis lazuli, but it is not see-through. You cannot see to
Wait,
its
what
center.
fucking color?
Blue. The blue heart. Don't look into it. With your hands, U4-sized pages hang from the clip, screwed to the top
But
of
I
the
don't
board.
want to. Still, let's do it. I've never failed a skill check in my life. Hey.
The two sides of the board appear slightly misaligned. The slides snap back into place.
Nope, we're doing it.
Possible to just, without resistance or sound, the two panels move against each other. The two ticket stubs and a handmade postcard.
Oh. Fucking kill yourself, you asshole. Wait, what? What? We don't click proceed. We should come back to this, so let's...
Two octopuses are smiling, reaching their tentacles toward each other in the colored pencil drawings. The tickets permit access to the zoo in Revachol East. The aquarium costs extra. These let you go there, too.
What is this?
The words just crossed your mind somehow.
Who are they for?
Who do you think? Thin wax paper has been glued to a piece of cardboard. Sounds like leaves rustling when you pick it up. You see violet flowers, floral patterns, patches of glue. Familiar handwriting lines the inside of the card. Looped, round letters in a woman's hand.
Sorry I've gone quiet on you guys. I'm getting kind of drawn in by this.
A young woman in her 20s. There is care, effort, and a smile, you think. Although that is not something you can read from someone's handwriting. Harry, it begins. You're already reading. I wanted to write you a letter so you can read it when you wake up. Maybe it will make you happy. Throw it away, please. Your hand shakes, holding the card. Every morning
Everything get
when I
darker?
step out and you're asleep behind me, it says, I find a little piece of sadness in me. I carry it in my chest, down Voyager Road. Every step I take, it grows. By the time I reach the fuel station, it has filled me entirely. I step onto the light rail and look back. Sparks fall from the bow collector. I know it will be like this until late afternoon, when I get off the 42 and walk back to you. You. Every step I take will get lighter. It almost makes me run. Sometimes I do. I can't believe I met you. I can't believe the happiness I feel with you. You have a vast, vast soul, and I will always, always, always come back to it. Kisses, kisses, kisses. You feel the air sucked out of your lungs and the blood sucked out of your head. Everything around you gets dark. You feel the ledger slip from your hand. No, hold on. To what? There's nothing.
Detective, is everything all right?
Fuck. What? Did I die?
There is nothing. Again.
Again? Okay, I was about to say, did I just die and they sent me back to the beginning of the game?
Nothing sad, brother.
No, they're
No
just referencing
treachery,
it. Okay.
Just blackout. Well, almost nothing.
I'm
There
glad
is
we're
the
back in
ground below
reptilian
you
voice. I
that's
fucking love
still
this
there.
dude.
And the small light that's
Holy
on,
shit.
fluttering
Alright.
somewhere in the basal ganglia.
Who's that?
That's me, Blue eyes, that's me.
Who was that?
Who was what?
The
He
lady.
speaks of the sickening longing, the unwell emotion. Even in the darkness, he's grasping for it. Still trying to hold on to the great sorrows slipping in the water. Slimy.
Yeah, that's the stuff.
Here in the paleo-mammalian cortex, we call it the shadow. Because it's always there.
Thought gained white morning. Is that the X something? The
Bloated corpse of the past resurfacing.
No, it was beautiful.
Beautiful. Believe me, stupid ape. Its lack of beauty was not the problem.
Where's Voyager Road?
There is no Voyager Road. There are no roads, no houses, no lights in the windows. It's all on pause. You think they would let you? Until you disintegrate into biomolecules? No. Someone is breathing on your face now, inspecting your pupils, stupid idiot.
What's that? It's cold.
Yes, they're pouring something on you. It's in you. And
It better not be piss.
It's delicious.
Oh god, please don't be piss.
Glowing lights on a dashboard emerge out of nothingness.
Where am
The
I?
upholstered cabin of Lieutenant
Please tell me
Fitzgerald's
it's not that
motor
redheaded kid
seated
pissing
in the
on
driver's
me.
basket. The air is thick with leatherworks and heavy fuel oil.
Drink. Water.
Oh, thank goodness. It's just water.
The water is cold.
Oh, I was scared it
the
was
stuff of
piss.
life itself as it pours down your parched throat.
Eric the piss. No, it's water here. They just said it's water. It is water. I am not a piss drinker.
Drink. You haven't drunk water in 2 days. Did you know the human body is not made to survive on alcohol alone?
It's not?
With greedy gulps, you down half a liter of cold
Have
water.
y'all ever
Some of
heard
it spills
one of
on the
the
driver's seat.
great
The
theories
lieutenant
of
lays no
human
heed to
scientific development? That there is a reason why the some of the greatest like increases in rate of human technological development didn't happen until after like global trade, especially the beginnings of like the global sea trade. There's a belief, and it's honestly just a funny one. I don't think it's 100% accurate at all, but it is very funny to think about, that in a lot of, especially the Western world, up to a certain point in our history, the main way we made sure water was safe to drink was by adding alcohol to it. So that's where you get beer, grog, wines. Like, these were all ways for us to drink water, essentially, safely. Obviously, they had their funness to them. But if you look at certain drinks like grog, which was intentionally an alcohol mixed with water, it was more about preserving the water and making sure it was safe and you could drink it without getting diseases or without it developing mold, seaweed, algae, just anything in there, right? Not, it wouldn't be seaweed. When I think algae, my brain sometimes says seaweed, but you get what I'm saying. However, at a certain point during the growth of global trade, something new was introduced to the West, specifically from Turkey and the Middle East, which was coffee. And coffee required you to do something to the water to make the drink, essentially. Like, it was coffee and tea. Both required you to boil them as a method of making the drink. And this accidentally introduced a new method that was easily standardized of making sure your water was safe to drink, which was boiling it and adding an upper, a stimulant, caffeine, either through tea or coffee, as opposed to adding ethanol to it as a downer. So there's one theory that societies that adopt like a coffee or tea drinking pattern are more quicker to develop technological development, as they're no longer essentially drugging all of the people with alcohol. I don't think it's actually true, but it is a very funny thing to think about. What happened? I came in contact with the burnt-out ruins of the past, Lieutenant. Fuck it.
That does sometimes happen.
He replies with such understanding. It's as if the burnt-out ruins of the past were an occupational hazard. Athlete's foot for cops.
You dropped these. Are you okay to proceed?
Let's solve the case.
Good.
The Ledger of Failure and Hatred is a special item that can be used both as an interactable and a tool equipped in your held slot for skill bonuses.
Oh shit, wait, really? Oh! So it gives me inland empathy, but less authority. Right, because I'm holding and referencing the clipboard, probably. Oh, wait, we also have a level up we could do. So we could try to... What is Half-Life? Let the body take control. Threaten people. Oh! That's what that is. So there's that. We also have White Morning. See yourself from above. You passed out in the blue tiles. The little guy gets further and further away. Honestly, I kind of want to look into this White Morning. Yeah, let's do it. Let's fucking internalize the White Morning, figure out what that is. I'm super curious. But it's 21 now, so we gotta run to the apartment building, which is this way, right? Because, what was it? We put the clothes in the trash. Like, we can figure that out, but we have a time-sensitive one. So we need to go to apartment 28. Let's run! Let's move! Piss used to be water. I mean, piss is still mostly water. It's just water with other shit in it, you know? And all water is water with some shit in it, right? I mean, not like shit, you know? But like, almost all water got stuff in it that isn't water. There's just a certain amount of stuff in your water where you no longer consider it water. So really, it depends on how much not water is in your piss. There's a point of dilution where your piss is water again. You can turn piss into water just by adding more water, you know? That's the way it works.
This door is made of metal, and no one answers.
We should return tomorrow. Tomorrow at 9 p.m.
Oh, just tomorrow? Just not any time at 9 p.m.? Okay, fine. Well, I guess we can keep interacting with,
It's the ledger you found in the trash. Oh, and the cool piece of toilet. It's just toilet paper sticking to the back of the plastic clipboard. You can take it off if you want.
I mean, maybe it's kitchen tissue? They look the same.
If you want it to be kitchen tissue. It's not, though. It's toilet paper.
All right, let's take it off then.
The toilet paper, I mean kitchen tissue, sorry, peels off the plastic easily. All you have to do is shake it off your finger, and voila. The legend.
I can't believe I got experience points for that.
An
All right.
aluminium block runs the width of the board, biting down on the paperwork. Its crocodile teeth are the only thing keeping the papers together. A regular pencil. The surface is interrupted by a silvery sticker. It's rectangular, sparkling with iridescence. You don't know how you did.
What? That thing. It's a halogen watermark. We use it for adding information to RCM property.
What kind of information?
It depends. Aside from an anti-counterfeiting stamp, mine has my station number and address. The information...
Maybe yours will have how many cases you've solved.
I don't think that doesn't fit logic. I feel like you're being... Okay.
How many years you've been on the force, he's thinking. It'll...
Any capable light with the right wavelength will do. All RCM vehicles have headlights designed to reveal halogen water.
This means you can read the...
Okay.
While a bunch of sodden...
Alright. Alright, so let's go to our car, turn on the headlights, and we can read what our halogen watermark says. Ooh. Gotta go get crab pizza. Ooh, you're getting some crusty crab pizza. Alright, understand here. Go get your food. We're gonna be holding a clipboard in front of a headlight, so not gonna miss much on our end of things. We still haven't found our badge. I don't know. Well, there's stuff going on in the book. So we can read the watermark, put the clothes in the trash, ask Kuno. Oh, right. We can ask the kid. The kid I thought was pissing on us. That's right. That's right. Okay, can we get the headlights on?
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone.
How do I turn on the headlights?
Ready? I turn, you press start.
He's downplaying his excitement. The dashboard lights up with orange glow. The raised gauge jumps, and the engine of the Caprice King. The lights unfold with a little click.
There you go. I'll turn them off from the remote once you're done.
All right.
As you hold your ledger's clip under the headlamp, a shimmering iridescent pattern appears. One you've definitely seen before.
What do we
There
got?
she is. Revachol West.
Around the borders of the watermark are dozens, no, hundreds of micro-perforations.
Whoa.
There are many of them, and they are divided into 3 separate rows.
Tally up the different rows?
The first row has 18 dots. The next is the longest. It runs all the way around the border, and then some.
Oh, God.
There are so many, it's hard to count. More than 150, at least. Maybe even 200. The last row has 3 perforations. That's it.
Do you know what all these holes are?
Those are perforations. They represent your record as an officer of the RCM. They are your statistics, as it were. I should have guessed you'd keep a record. Officers often do.
Alpha male officers who are proud of their numbers often do.
No, oh, sorry, Kim. Yeah,
The
okay.
first row represents your years of service.
18 years. Fuck.
Okay, not bad at all. What did you do before you volunteered?
I walked the land telling whores and liars of the end to come. Probably some boring off. Feels like I just went around apologizing. Do you really think I have any idea? Wait, 18 years?
That's what it says. I might have guessed even longer based on your age.
Dang.
What did you do all those blissful years of your youth?
I have no memory whatsoever.
Fair point. This next row, the one that wraps all the way around, is your number of closed cases.
Closed?
Closed
Ooh.
is good. It means finished. You've got, let's see. Wow, more than 200.
Is that a lot?
It's quite a lot, even for someone who's been on the force for nearly 2 decades. Usually, clearing more than 10 cases a year puts you in the 90th percentile of all RCM officers.
I used to be good. There's some solace, I guess.
Right. Those are your confirmed kills. You've got precisely 3 perforations there.
That's not too many. Yikes.
For an RCM officer, especially Precinct 41, which is in the Jamrock quarter, it's rather tame. I mean that in a good way. There are certain officers who treat their kills like some kind of ghoulish game. If they do happen to solve a case, it's usually by accident.
Fuck. Oh boy.
But it seems as though you are, or at least were, one of the good ones. So we have that to be thankful for.
Have you ever killed?
Yes.
It's not a problem for him to state it, however.
Alright, not pushing him on that.
The rectangular watermark is overlaid with the logo of the RCM, and yet the major arteries of Revachol are all recognizable. They shimmer in the Kanema's headlights.
Wait.
You catch a faint glimmer from a broken beer bottle in the distance. Sounds.
Ah, Martinez at night.
Where are we on the
Let me
halogen map?
Right here.
Top of the map. A segment of coast jutting out in the great ocean. I'm sure I've seen worse.
Oh, yes. Coal City. Right. I'll go turn off the lights.
You can now see your statistics on your journal page.
Oh, I could see my statistics? Oh, name unknown. Let's hear super cop, sorry cop, boring cop, communist, fascist, ultra liberal, good cop, bad cop, people killed 3, Cases solved 216 years of service 18. Oh god, wait. So I've got 4 points in communist, 0 in fascist, 2 in ultra liberal. Ah, the 3 types of politics. Communist, fascist, and ultra liberal. God fucking damn it. Okay. So we've got, who put the... Right, we want to go talk to Kuro. Hey, kid! Put shit in the garbage can. Why are you still out here? How is this still fun for you?
Fuck does Kuno care?
I found your shack. You know, I keep throwing up, and I can't investigate the body at all.
Yeah, like a fucking volcano.
Yeah. You're lucky you didn't die there.
Maybe you got some advice for me. I mean, you're obviously handling it quite well.
Yeah. Kuno's got some advice for you. What are you? Like 80, right? Maybe you should stop embarrassing yourself in front of a fucking kid.
Perhaps you could compress this negative energy and turn it into some sort of a Kuno-fied non-vomiter.
Ooh, Kuno-fied non-vomiter. I
That's
like
right.
it.
Turn your weaknesses into conceptual strengths. Try it again now.
Wait, do I actually have something, or do we have a Kuno-fied non-vomiter we can... No, we do not. They're not actually going to give me a Kuno-fied non-vomiter? Damn it. Let's see. I got more questions about the crime scene.
The kingdom of Kuno? The fuck do you want with it?
Clothes, trash can.
Yeah, Kuno doesn't know shit about that. That shit is beneath Kuno.
Someone may have tampered with the murder scene.
Listen. Kuno doesn't care about this small-time shit. Just listen. Kuno saw what you did there, dumpster diving. Sad shit. Kuno could hook you up with some sweet rags. Shit like Kuno's wearing. Your size, good price. 500 real.
Alright. Wait. Asked what happened to his clothes. You must have seen them lying around. No, wait. What's so great about these pants?
Pig, these are found modulars. Liquid fit, performance crotch.
Performance crotch?
Made in me over by... Believe it, you need this shit.
Oh.
These could drastically improve your chances of survival in the urban wilderness. Coach Physical Instrument endorses these pants. They are tartan red.
Thank you, Physical Instrument.
They will also make you into an idiot.
Ah, damn. What happened to his clothes?
Look, Kuno ain't seen shit lying around, except for that up there.
Oh.
Now you want performance gear or not, Grandpa?
The lieutenant remains silent, but his expression couldn't say, "I told you so."
Whatever. Kuno was trying to help you, but you're too fat for fouling anyway, pig.
God fucking damn it.
Kuno doesn't...
I fucking hate Kuno. I want to punch Kuno. Ask Gart if he knows how the victim's clothes got in the trash. Right? Yeah, that was probably the more reasonable option, but they told me I could ask Kuno. And I thought maybe Kuno would suddenly turn around and be helpful or useful at some point. Fuck me for thinking that, I guess. I guess I'm the idiot here.
Can I help you?
Here's your trash container key.
I hope you found what you were looking for.
Found the victim's
How
clothes.
strange. I certainly didn't put them there.
Could someone on your staff have put them there?
Sylvie had the keys before I got here, and I can vouch for her. I can vouch for all my staff. None of us would tamper with the crime scene.
Well, it says keys to the trash
The
container.
Trash collection service, CS Municipal. I don't see why they would put anything in the trash, though.
Ah, the elusive CS Municipal. I doubt we'll be able to track down who was sent here last and when. This will have to be one of those little threats that solves itself down the road.
God
Thank
damn
you
it.
anyway.
Yes?
Is there something here at the Warliger I think I need to talk about? Ooh, what?
What thing?
Let's see. I saw the sign. Oh,
What?
okay.
You feel like you should come back to this thing-based questionnaire. if you see anything interesting in the whirling later.
Alright. Well, that's looking okay. Then is there anyone in here that we should talk to? That looks like a new guy. Or maybe that was the guy who was asleep at the bar before? But I don't think we've got... No, that's this guy. So who are you? It's all about the money. Okay, alright. So, let's hear. What else do we got? So we got that. There's a smoker we can't do. Track down your gun. We don't have any info. The race enigma. Get a hold of a song on tape. Made the call reporting the crime. This will take some time. We need the badge. It's unclear as you go about finding the tiny piece of plastic in a world as huge as this. Maybe just stumble across it down the line. Miracles happen. Pay for damages. Inspect the victim's body. Find out the lady. Well, that's all that. We still can probably look some more at our
It's the
clipboard.
legend you found in the trash. A cabbage of papers hanging from the board. With the permeables, the acidic stench of rotting food, arson. But you don't It takes about half an hour to piece one together. Not much has changed in the meanwhile.
Alright, looks like that. We basically covered most of it. What do we know? We know about the coat, right? Because there was a coat we failed to jump to before. It's like, yeah, this coat. I can go take a look, see if I can do that skill check again. I don't think I ever leveled up that skill, so I don't think I can, but we can take a look. Let's just hike our way on up. Up, 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 up. Yup. Yup. Okay.
A tarpaulin cloak is still caught on the railing. No one has
We're still locked. So we would need, what, savoir? And our savoir is at, like, 1, and I think we have a bunch of clothing on that is not helping us at all with that, right? Yeah, because we have our shoes, which are giving us a -1. Looks like just the shoes. Do we have anything else that would give us more savoir? Nope, -1 from the pants. No. Oh, this is giving us -1 half-light. Dang, so that might have screwed us over a little bit. So if I take off my shoes...
A tarpaulin cloak is still caught on the...
I mean, it's still locked. I would still have to level it up. Okay. We'll put our shoes back on for now. I don't want to be walked... Well, okay. Or we can put on these shoes. Nah, this one gives us +1 to composure. Makes us fucking suave, you know? But we can't do that until we get, like, a level up going. And we spent our last one opening up another thought that we could research. So we'll have to hold off on that. We don't know who the woman is, right? Who could we ask? Who could we ask? Is there anyone else? Like, we know we can pressure that guy. We know there's the racist dude, but again, I would have to get another level up before I could do that. The only other person I can think to really question right now would be the guy who we had talked to before we went up and talked to the guy that wanted us to internalize racism. You know, the dude with the fucking artist French hat that I'm forgetting the name of on the staircase. We can check with him. We could also talk some more to the fucking scabs, but
Hola, wandering man. How can I help you?
What's the strike about anyway?
Serious business. I'm sure the big boss will be...
Beret! There it is. It's a
You'll have
beret.
to ask him first.
He's a chatty guy. Wants to talk about the strike. Return once you've met the union boss. and are on a better footing with the organization.
With the Union boss. Alright, but that's the Scab boss, not the Union boss, right? Down there? That's blocked. This is this group, and you're in the way. Can't really work with them for now. God, I don't know. Is there anything I'm super missing? Obviously, we could, what, go to bed? Wake up tomorrow, and then at 9, go fucking try to find the smoking guy. Ah, fuck it. We'll talk with the scab dude again. Because we never really exhausted this talk.
Right to work.
What is a strike?
When a bunch of ungrateful, lazy cockroaches can't get their act together, decide to block honest work for other people.
Oh, so what do they want?
Beats me. They mumble nonsense about boardrooms and workers' rights, while we have the right to work!
Dang.
There's something odd in the way he carries himself. His set of clothing looks vaguely mismatched. The different pieces of the attire seem ill-fitting.
Ill-fitting?
Fine.
No, I didn't mean. No, I wanted to click ill-fitting. Can I get back there?
Beats me.
There's something. His shirt is far too small and an unpleasantly tight fit, while the overalls, held up by a belt, seem to fit a man with much more corpulence.
Are you wearing new clothes?
He ignores your question, choosing instead to turn to the emaciated workers, raising both fists in the air. The clothes are obviously not his.
Oh, goddamn.
Silence is the answer. There's something off here, but he won't say what. You've been talking to him for quite a while now. Something is off with this guy. Ask him where he's from.
Hell yeah. Alright, reaction.
What's it to you?
Routine, part of the investigation. There we go.
Done no crimes. I only fight for the rights of people.
Every once in a while, it's like you can see glimpses of another guy under the guise of this fighter for jobs. He seems a more brutal, cunning, and suspicious person.
Ooh. Or I'm paranoid, true. Or I'm paranoid.
Workers, right? Workers stick together. Came from the eminent domain in Jamrock. Backgrounds in odd jobs, heavy lifting, cargo hauling, bouncer work. I know the drill.
Bouncer, right for a lot of bars. Maybe it's one I know.
Worked at Territorial. Ring a bell?
All right now, but I might have been there. I don't really remember things. Yeah, I might have been there.
It was a long time ago.
Okay. So what's your goal here?
We were promised work. We'd be in there, working, if the bastards hadn't shut the gates.
And you're unable to breach the entrance?
Main gate's locked. Would take heavy ordnance to bust it open. Could try to get in through the secretary's office. Door's locked. The guards blocking the way to the access panel.
Oh, the racist dude.
And I don't mean the scrawny mess punk either. I mean head measurer. Or whatever he is.
Ah, have you considered storming in, like all of you?
Why don't you go arrest them instead? I'm sure they've done plenty of criminal shit. They have that look.
It would be better for the neighborhood if you went home, at least for now. If you can't get in anyway.
No. They will give up eventually.
Hey, do you have any tips on how to punch a guy out? Say a really big race theorist guarding a button.
Not before you get in there and get your ass whooped. Learn by failure, I always say.
He might have some advice, but you got to at least try to fight Measurehead first. Return if you fail.
Damn. Alright, so our options are go to bed, and then in the morning go take another shot at finding the smoking guy, or go get our ass fucking destroyed by Measurehead. Chat, what do you think? I think I know what you guys want me to do, but you know, what do you think I should do? Well, what's your inclination? I have a sneaking suspicion I know exactly what all of you want me to do, though. Hey, ma'am, how you doing?
It's raining again. It was clear just an hour ago.
Nice. Nice. Is there anything else I can do with my car? There are a few options in here,
Inside,
right?
you see a set of
Fight?
steering
Yeah, I
wheels,
imagine
a
that's what you
radio
want, V.
microphone, a pull-out. The white suede feels luxurious as you tap on the gauge.
No, that's enough fun with the foldable headlights.
Okay. So, there's the pissing competition. Ask him after the initial inspection of the dead body is over. Hangover feels really, really bad. Go get a drink. The jam mystery. Find out who the lady driver... Okay, we know we're kind of blocked on that. You know, pay for damages. Track down your badge, but we don't know where. Joyce's info on the lynching. But we need to do the drugs. Keep searching for the caller despite lacking any obvious leads. Okay, can't really do that. We never found a tape. The race enigmas. Smoker on the balcony is time-based. Track down your gun. Who puts clothes in the trash? But this is another might take a while. I think there were a few more questions we could ask the manager. I remember avoiding some of those because they didn't seem relevant to what we were doing. But we can go take a look. We can see what some of those other questions... Well, let's just talk to a few people. See if there's anything new cropping up. Let's hear... I don't know if you noticed, but I don't know where I am or what I'm doing or anything.
Yes, officer. You look rather dazed. Like a stunned fox. But surely things...
She won't judge you, no matter what you say.
I drank so hard I literally forgot everything.
Oh my. You know where we are, right?
The Whirling in Rags cafeteria. It was on my keys.
That's right. And where is the Whirling in Rags cafeteria itself located?
In Revachol?
Yes, indeed. We are in the fine city of Revachol.
So what kind of place is Revachol?
How would I even begin to tell you? Revachol is the most beautiful city in the world. We're fortunate to be here, you and I.
Oh, damn.
I haven't seen very many others.
A lot of people have been shit-talking this place is the funny
Everyone
thing.
says so. Revachol is a rare jewel. This city used to rule the world, though it has seen better days. Speaking of history, you know what year it is, yes?
It's a bad year in my late 40s or 50s? I don't know how old I am.
There. The year is 51, and spring has only just started. I'm sure there are better days ahead.
The lieutenant studies you, rubbing his chin. I'm beginning to suspect that you might indeed be completely adrift in this reality, thinks the lieutenant. How can it be that bad?
I can tell that.
Oh, damn. All right, that's a lot of
I'll
words.
just ask one more question. What regime are we living under? What mode of government?
Some kind of I'd like to think it's a dictatorship of the proletariat, but something tells me it's not. Our leaders are fierce warriors who traverse the... We are governed by intelligent machines that perform calculations to determine the freest market. Everyone hustles and grinds like a badass visionary. Readers are being used to control people's minds. Cops were living under the cop regime. Okay, we're Revachol. The union runs everything. Ooh. Some kind of democracy, maybe?
Nope. Sadly not. Revachol is what's called a zone of control, under an alliance of foreign powers called the Coalition. We have no government of our own, and what democracy we have is market-driven.
Oh.
Buying is voting.
Wait, if there's no government, how are there cops?
Oh dear, this is troubling. You really ought to know that, being one yourself. There aren't any cops in Revachol, not in the traditional sense. The status of law enforcement has been a complicated matter since the revolution.
Yeah, I imagine it has
We
been.
should stop for today, sweetie. You look like you need a break. Besides, I'm not the best person to explain the big things to anyone.
So how'd I do?
You didn't do too well, dear. It does look like you're having trouble remembering things. History and places. remembering reality, in a word. It's very odd.
A sigh. Blue.
But maybe a fresh set of eyes is what the world needs. And while I'm no doctor, such bouts of amnesia are often temporary, so I wouldn't worry too much.
Who could tell me more?
Someone more educated in sweeping matters. Maybe you should ask.
Oh.
I'm not an encyclopedia. I won't be a guide either. I'm a detective.
Of course. Then I don't know. Someone rich, maybe? Wealthy people are educated. Though I don't know where you would find.
Oh, so what do we get? Get a reality lowdown. You have no idea where you are. Lynn encouraged you to ask others to explain the world to you in greater detail. Perhaps try a rich person. Rich people are educated. Oh, there's that lady with the boat. I don't think the bookstore lady is actually rich, but she might think she's rich. We could get into the kitchen. Yes! Haha. Real.
A heavy steel door. You immediately feel drawn to the color. Blue is for mystery. The cobalt blue surface feels rough to touch.
Ooh.
The door does not budge.
I wonder where this door leads.
It's a door in the back of the kitchen. Why do you care where it leads?
I'm drawn to its cobalt blue.
It is quite pretty. I suppose we could look into it as a side investigation.
No, this door is a mega investigation. The doors, the main investigation, will merge into a stereo investigation. No, it's a mega investigation.
Anyway, Gart is the person to ask about the...
Ah, good. We found the true secret of the game. The truest mission here. Let me through your blue door.
Can I help you?
Alright, I have another thing at the world. By the way...
Another thing. Great.
There's the mysterious blue steel door in the back of the kitchen.
Yes, that door,
Hi,
sure.
son. How you
There's
doing?
nothing
We found the
mysterious
greatest
about it.
mystery in the
It's
game.
just a
The
door.
blue door. Do you know what's behind it?
No, I don't have a key. I don't know how to get there. And I don't care either. It's not like I've been wondering about it for 10 years. It's just a frit warehouse, probably.
Ooh,
All
I'm doing
some
pretty
boring
good, son.
storage
Having
space
fun.
with a
We have
bunch of
had
old
no
junk
connection
and dust.
problems, so we've been able to get
Junk
through
and dust.
quite a bit of Disco Elysium today. We're actually coming up to the
He's
point where I
attempting
either
to
need
maintain
to
an air
sleep
of
or get my
indifference.
ass knocked
It's
out by
absolutely
Measurehead.
not convincing.
I think you'd like to know what's back there.
Fine, okay, a little. But my job doesn't leave me time for wondering about one locked door in one of the cafeterias I manage. So I haven't opened it. I have cleaned the whole place 100 times over, though, after the animals. And I haven't found a key, so good luck with that.
Okay.
Yes?
So there is... Oh! We could talk to... You want to talk to
We should
me?
think about calling it a day, maybe.
Hey, buddy.
Nice
Wait, is that a raid from Metal Hattie? Hey, Hattie, what were you up to today? Was it the Game Awards? Ultima, you're here too? Holy shit. Meat puppets be upon me. I appreciate that. Let's hear. I haven't paid the cafeteria manager for the damages
You should
yet.
take care of that, then.
But I don't
Let's
have
talk to
that
him
money.
anyway. An officer of the RCM shouldn't be...
Ah, H-Rot today.
Though
Gotcha,
he
gotcha.
finds
Hell
the
yeah. How
situation
was it?
frustrating, he is doing his best to not make you feel any worse.
Can I help you?
So about the money I owe
Yes.
you.
Have you got it?
I was wondering if I could come to some sort of arrangement for tonight.
Does that arrangement include you paying me what we already agreed you owe me?
Kim is about to say something, let
I
him.
understand your predicament as the manager. However, I feel I must remind you that we are here to conduct an important investigation that also...
I give you what I got. I got 20 bucks. Very fat weeb. Wait. Very fat weeb. I need you to look at the redeem and tell me which hat you want. Or I could show you all of them. I can rotate through all of them, or you could just read the options, whichever it is. The text is for you to tell me which hat.
Forgive me for saying this, but your colleague seems more committed to drinking, and I mean no offense. It's really nothing personal. I just have to protect the interests of this establishment.
This isn't going anywhere, is
Not
it?
until you bring me the money.
Okay. I might have something in my motor carriage we can use when you're done here.
I really didn't want to resort to this. The man is thinking.
Oh. Oh, okay, cool. Ah, good. I'm glad. I'm glad you chose this hat after we just got told by the game we're a socialist.
We're done here.
Okay. Goodbye. So we need to go to his car. He might have a way to get me something for the night. I'm sorry, Kim. I didn't want to pressure people into giving me cash, so I only have 20 bucks on me. Thank you, very fat weeb. A great use of the redeem. Hello and welcome, by the way, very fat weeb. I imagine you were part of the Metal Hattie raid. How was H-Rod? Did it look cool?
You see a set of steering levers, a radio.
I have something here we could sell. Look in the back, in the system.
The cage at the back of the motor carriage looks rather uncomfortable. 4 shiny
I confiscated these 4 a little while back. We can take them to the pawn shop down by the Martinez Canal.
What are those?
They are spinner hubcaps, frivolous things you put on your wheels. When the wheels come to a stop, the caps keep on spinning. There's no real use for them, it's just for vanity.
A vanity he wouldn't mind.
Oh. Is that something about a pawn shop?
Yes, there's one 100 meters south of here. I think it's...
Items that can be pawned at Bird's Nest Roy's appear in your inventory under the Items tab.
Sorry, I
You can
can't take
pawn
them. It
these
would be
items-
right.
Alright, let's not take them now. Then, come back once we realize we have to.
Sounds like...
Alright, let's do this. Look cool, though. I joined Hattie's quite late, so I didn't see much. Well, I appreciate that. So he said it was 100 south? So we know this is sort of south, right? So is this the... Oh, is this the pawn shop? That might be it. Let's check it out. Pawn shop, alright. Because we do have items, so we might have enough to make up the cash without having to sell Kim's thing. Oh, you're behind glass. I see.
It's not often that I see officers from the RCM in my...
Well, I've lost all of my memories and I need to buy a room for the night.
His courtesy is not insincere, but he prefers being alone with his projector, just watching the movement of light.
It's shameful and insufficient the police presence in these parts. Sorry, I feel like I'm interrupting.
Oh no, not at all. I guess I haven't had many customers lately. RCM or otherwise.
Who are your customers usually?
All kinds of people come through here. Locals, travelers, people looking for a deal, people looking for a keepsake. People who are terminally bored.
True. Yeah, I have to be honest. The only times I've ever gone into a pawn shop was when I was terminally bored.
As you can see, I have a wide selection of goods for everyone to choose from.
Ooh. Quite the collection
It keeps
indeed.
me entertained.
Is he high? If so, what is it? Oh, I have something I'd like to
Let me
sell.
have a look.
Let's access your pawn menu.
Anything
Hell
else
yeah.
you're thinking of selling?
So what do we got? We got a shot put ball, which we can pawn. We have the old rifle, oblong pen. No, we need the pen. The red die, postcard, production. No, we can't sell the filament, right? We need that. So we could pawn this, pawn that, pawn that. We can pawn the red die. We lost the blue one anyway. Bougie Street 46. I guess we don't need this rifle. Where are we on cash, actually? I'd like to... Before I pawn the... I guess it doesn't work, right? Yeah, we'll pawn it. We'll keep the pen. Let's see. What is pay for damages? Kim has offered us the hubcaps. Let's see. Well, I do have some clothes.
I'm not purchasing any more clothing, and
Damn it.
especially that tie.
Your mother is a necrotic object! I'm fun!
Look at me sparking in the light.
Yeah, get him horrific necktie.
Another
Teach him a
time,
lesson. Well, I'll have, okay, so let's take a look. So what is our, we're at only 50. God, yeah. So if I sell the computer memory thing, we would have enough to not make our homeboy here have to lose his, hubcaps. Shit.
A typical Martinez streetlight sits
Ooh.
among assorted floor and table lamps.
Where'd you get this?
It was brought to me to be altered.
We are not here to investigate the theft of city property. You have to admit it's rather clever what he's done with it.
Is that a street light?
Officer.
The light pole has been carefully cut, and the wiring has been redone and attached to a standard indoor plug. The light buzzes faintly, but this would make quite a statement in your living room.
700 real. A bargain, I dare say.
Damn.
There's also the matter of rewiring, but the most important transformation.
Alright, so what do y'all think? Do we take Kim's hubcaps and sell them? Or do we sell the production schedule filament memory? Like, this is, we need this for like some sort of mystery, but I don't think it's a desperately important mystery, right? It might be we have to do the fucking hubcaps.
You see rows of try to find something pretty and cool here. Then use it. But why? What's this? A headless man riding a horse.
Ooh.
Oh, that's the headless phone rider.
Ooh.
The headless phone rider. It's an urban legend about a man who rides the streets 50 cents. Bargain price. I'll throw in the tiny cap too. I think he's looking for it. Or
He lost his cap when he lost his head. Perhaps he's looking for the head.
Win
Yes.
her back?
Buy something nice. A figurine.
God damn. I don't know. I'm really torn. Because I don't want to take his thing. He has a thing, and I don't want to take it. Oh. Electrochemistry gloves. Alright, but I can't sell clothing. Shit.
A couple of indicator lights are missing from this. This panel usually closes the water lock, turning it into a bridge that lets you cross the canal. You pull the lever all the way up until the metal clicks against the contact pin. Nothing happens.
Oh.
The spring brings the lever back to its original position. You still need to close the water lock to get across the canal. Some other way. Wasn't there a sign over there saying functionality will be restored on Wednesday morning?
We've got to wait till Wednesday? Shit. Alright. Anything else we think we can get up to? I mean, if this dude, if we thought there'd be anything we could buy from him and then resell at the, pawn shop for a profit, that'd be something, I guess, but it doesn't seem likely. Yeah, I guess, if I don't want to sell the filament, then we're gonna have to take fucking the hubcaps. Damn it!
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio.
I have something here we could sell. Look in the back, in the suspect transport enclosure.
The cage at the...
I confiscated this for a little while back. We can take them to the pawn shop.
Alright.
The lieutenant nods as you take the...
God damn. I feel horrible. Are they a whole 100? They're 200? No, I only needed 50. No. Oh, God. I'm a fucking monster. Oh, jeez. I hate me right now.
Greetings on this fine night. What brings you? The pawn shop is always open.
Oh.
Okay.
Damn.
Looking at his wares, a guarded man like him wouldn't tell you if you asked.
I doubt it, but I can try.
Know
and
anything about
answer
the
any
recent
question.
hanging?
I do my best to keep my distance from all manner of butchery.
He doesn't know anything. The pawnbroker's gaze is already fixed on the dancing colors.
Ooh, by the way, do you happen to have any guns like the ones carried by cops? Hold up.
Someone else came here earlier today asking the same question. I promptly sold her the gun you pawned a couple days back.
Fuck me!
This is a pawn shop, and it did feel as if you've met before. Oh God. The lieutenant shifts from one foot to another. Alert.
Wait, I sold you my gun.
You were adamant about getting rid of it, officer. Said you were undeserving of a service weapon of the Revachol Citizens Militia. And I don't like keeping guns around the shop for long. Off the charts photon emissions. The unhealthy kind.
Oh my
He's not
God.
telling you the whole story.
I feel like
he's trying to
I feel like there's something you're not telling me.
You weren't quiet yourself, officer.
Was I drunk off my fucking ass?
You were very distraught. You said the gun was a threat to your life and that you can't trust yourself with it tonight. And that you need the money. When I said that I don't normally buy firearms, you put the gun barrel in your mouth and sort of sucked on it. Then I agreed to take it.
Sorry. We don't have to talk about this anymore.
No apologies necessary, officer. She didn't seem like a policeman. Although she kept
referring to herself as a pig?
Which was odd.
Is this that
her
revolution
interest in the
lady
gun
with
a
the
bit
red streak in her hair?
Obsessive. But I was just happy to get rid of it, truth be told.
Right, so let me get this right. You sold your sidearm
Or it's the
issued
lady
by the
driver.
Citizens Militia, and now a civilian is running around the streets of Martinez with it?
Okay, this is either the lady driver or the one lady who spray painted a
His
building.
face does not reveal what's happening inside.
Maybe she's a vigilante. I don't like it either. What if she intends to commit a crime and blame it on the citizens' militia? I'm sorry. I stole my gun. Oh,
You're
fuck.
right, but she could cast aspersions on the force.
Any idea where I could find this buyer?
My apologies, officer, but I have no idea.
A needle in a haystack. There is nothing you can do about it now.
God
Of
damn
course.
it. Alright,
Yes,
there's something I'd
we'd like to sell
sell.
this.
Roy takes the hubcaps from the...
Yes, these are very, very good. Did you defraud some foreign prince for them? Jump-a-mesque banger.
Wait, we got a thought?
No matter. I'll give you 200 real.
Oh no, we finished something. What is it? None. Breakthrough imminent. Oh, imminent. Not that we have it.
No
Got
one
it.
was defrauded or jumped, I assure you.
Of course. I meant no offense.
Thank you. Here's the 100 real you need for your bill. Do not waste it.
The rest is for him. To compensate for the pain of being separated.
Did I give
from
him
his radiant
50? I
spirits,
didn't
the
need
windfall
all
is
of
a
it.
Small consolation.
Anything else you're thinking of selling? Another time, perhaps.
I wanted to ask about my missing
Sure
gun again.
Sure,
Okay, that
man.
was it.
The
Fuck.
15th Indo tribe.
Hey, we've got it.
Because there was. The 15th Indo tribe was comprised of 8 kids from Forberg and North Jamrock, running from wild dogs in the valley, hiding scents under rocks, and stealing clothes off clotheslines, and sometimes even the copper wiring of phone lines.
We were in
You
a
may
little,
have
like a
been
kid
one of them.
gang.
This must be a childhood memory. The 15th Indo tribe was your Indo tribe, set to rule in Cylinder.
10 cents for every green orb clicked. Learning cap for... Oh, damn. So for every green orb? Is that when, like, we have something like a green thing circling our head? Okay, so we know that either the lady driver or that revolutionary, I think, would be, it's either of those two, I think, probably bought our gun. More than likely the lady driver, I guess, since that's associated with the actual investigation at this point, seems more likely than anything else. And he did describe them as scary.
Can I help you?
About the money I owe you.
Have
I
got
have your
well?
money. Oh, here's her. Slam the bill down on the counter. I hope you choke on it. Here, sorry for the trouble. Not here it is.
Great. Thank you, officer. That's all I wanted. Payment for services rendered. If you continue to stay here, I just ask that you please pay your nightly bill in advance starting tomorrow.
He's not sorry about his behavior for your sake. Now that you have money, he really wants to make sure you're not angry with him.
I'll unlock the electronic lock to your room. All the doors lock automatically at 9 p.m.
Oh.
Please pay for each night in advance starting tomorrow. 20 real per night.
I'll take a room here too.
Of course. Always happy to have officers from the...
Alright, well, we got through it. Hey! Okay, well, we're swapping off this and we're going to the... I don't know why I made this a hat, but I'm kind of happy. It's, it do be here, don't it?
This is the door to the room.
Just a moment.
Good night.
We
Oh!
should talk about our progress on the investigation.
Alright. Well, we don't really know much of anything at this point, but we have a lot of irons in the fire, I suppose.
The lieutenant is silent for a moment. He listens.
All you need now is toast. God damn it. Don't turn me into a fucking egg sandwich, please.
Now then, we should talk about the investigation. But I also feel you're a bit hazy on the RCM. Our role here, our rights, our jurisdiction, basically.
Well, how do you think today went?
Well, you were so hungover that you couldn't keep it down when we approached the hanged man. So we didn't even inspect the body.
That's true. Yeah.
But we performed a thorough search of the premises of the crime scene. That's great.
Egg sandwich.
Though you
That's
really
me.
dropped the ball on inspecting the body, he doesn't want you to feel too discouraged. Probably out of
I'm
fear
sorry,
that
I
you'll
gotta
give
say
up
nothing. Just
and
look
keep
at the
drinking.
city. Yep, just...
As for the interview, we weren't able to find the union leader, Everard Clare, much less interview him. So that's on the to-do list for tomorrow.
Yeah, we gotta get past Measurehead.
We tried to interview the weapons rep, but she asked us to do something for her first. Fine, so be it. I have a feeling Joyce knows how dangerous the situation really is. We have to get her to talk to us.
If Kim is emphasizing something this much, it really must be important.
Above all, though, today was exhausting. What's with all the running? You run a lot. Is that a standard Precinct 41 practice?
Train for long. Yeah, it's just how we roll present. I don't know why I do things that I do, Lieutenant.
It's impressive, especially for a man your age. And in those heels. Nice shoes, by the way. I like the green. Goes with the orange.
The dying lights of the city shimmer below, slowly, like luminous clouds. This soldier is the highlight of the day for me, he thinks.
They really don't like us here. And the mouth on that kid, Kuno. It's different in land, in Jamrock and the GRIH.
Why are they like
it's our
this?
fault for leaving this place to the dogs, to the union, to the company, not daring to come here more often. This place has fallen between the cracks.
And in Jamrock
Jurisdictions of
and
our
Gree?
country. We run this city. West of the river is RCM land. It's incredibly hard. Human beings are. But we are in control, and it's worth it. The organization works. Our systems work. If they didn't, the city would disintegrate.
At least, hope we can do
Me
some
too.
good.
But I wouldn't count on any drastic changes in our lifetimes.
Well,
Yeah,
thank
it's
you.
getting very cold now. Let's go.
Well, we got our level up. We've got some stuff in the journal, and we seem pretty set up. So, I think ultimately, everything else is going to be us trying to figure out what to do on the next day. But I think that's a good spot, in my opinion, to actually call it for the night, y'all. We got ourselves a solid 3.5 hours. Well, probably 3 hours. Really. You know, we had a bit of a slow start today. I went off on a few different tangents, but we got some progress. We got through things, and I'm pretty hyped. I'm pretty hyped to see what day 2 of this game has to bring for us. But for now, I want to wish you all a good evening, a good night. and a good rest of your fucking weekends, y'all. I hope to see you all just as soon as possible. I'll be sending y'all on off to hang out with Milk, who I think is doing, he's doing Fun Friday. In costume, hell yeah. So with that, here's our raid target. Here is our raid message. Party raid. And I hope y'all remember, I love you all. And I'll see you just as soon as possible. So let's get ready to raid in 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's go, girls.